Where are you? Let's be having you! The Bacon Brigade! Assemble! Come on, United! Boom, 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 boom. Chickadee chanker, lads and lasses. It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another cheeky little watch-along for you. We're here for Ruben Amorim's first game in charge of Manchester United today. Ipswich Town, away from home. Let's be having you. How are you all doing today? Thank you very much for joining. We're going to get into the team news shortly in a moment and discuss that. But just first of all, big up everybody who's in the live chat. Thank you for joining aboard the Bacon Express today. How you doing there? A couple of the legends getting in here. Gungshi, lad, how you doing? Jonathan Gallagher, Leighton Magic, Sin Games. Yes, mate, hope you're good. Blue Gamer, Paul Story, Berber, lad, Simon Cowie, Blue Gamer, Robbie, PJ, Venny Vidi, Aaron Jones, Golhav, Beauty from Pain, good to see you, how you been? Yes, you legend. The Mustard, City 10, Paul Warby, Kim, Patrick, everybody. Welcome in everybody, you absolute legends, I hope you're all doing well. Do us a favour at the start of this stream and smash that like button on it. Give us a raw like on the video. Help us get to 600 likes today. That's the target. Also, give us a share around if you want. The link is pinned at the top of the live chat there. You can give us a cheeky little repost if you're that way inclined on x.com. And we will shout you out later on in the show. Come on, United! Eric Ten Hag, the Dutch Kojak extraordinaire, Dr. Robotnik, Eggman wannabe, fucking Meltstick, has finally left the building. And now we have a new man in charge for his first game, Ruben Amorim. Have you seen the team lineup today? It's fucking crazy. I'm going to get into it in a minute. It's absolutely insane. Mate, thank you very much, though, for you all being here today. Big up yourselves and hope you're all having a great day. Hopefully we're here to, witness a really good attacking performance by Manchester United where we're going to create some good stuff. That's the plan. By the way, shout out to Susan Lively Sue. How you doing? Thank you for being a 31-month legend of the channel, Susan. Yes, Susan. Also, Blue Gamer has been an 18-month member of the channel. I'm just going to have to turn that off, folks. Sorry. Only for the Man United watch-alongs because otherwise everybody gets their members' comments in here once a month during the watch-along and it just turns into literally a member watch-along, a member comment watch-along. So my apologies, but I'm turning those off. Because otherwise they're just pinging every 2 seconds. It's a fucking nightmare, mate. Anyway, but thank you for that, Blue Gamer and Susan. You can get your other ones in there, everybody else, after this game. Nice one. Daz Salford 69's gifted out 5 memberships. He just made 5 new members there. Thank you very much there, Daz. Go on the Dazster. Daz Salford 69's just made 5 new members. That is lovely. Thank you very much. You're a hero. Get some big love in there, guys. Thank you, Daz. Very nice start to the stream there. Let's have a look at the team lineup, everybody. So this is the team lineups. I mean, it's pretty insane. Let's have a look at Ipswich's lineups first. For a start, they got Twanzebe playing. Ooh. Muric in goal. O'Shea, Burgess, Davis, Morsey, Cajuste, Burns, Hutchinson, Schmodix, and Delap. So, obviously not a team full of stars whatsoever there, no doubt. Man United, on the other hand, a team full of stars, but has there been any substance of late? Not overly. We have certainly looked better since Eric Ten Hag left. Even with the interim manager Ruud van Nistelrooy at the wheel, it certainly looked better, didn't it? But the lineup for United tonight is seemingly a 3-4-2-1. Seemingly at the moment, we'll see how it does indeed line up on the pitch, but it does look like it's Andre Onana in goal. We've got De Ligt, Evans and Dalot, with Mazraoui, Ericsson, Casemiro in the middle, Diallo, Bruno Fernandes, Garnacho and Rashford. Looks like Rashford's playing striker as well. I mean, to be honest with you guys, looking at the lineup, looking at it and looking at who's been selected in what positions and who's actually in it looks like an absolute crazy person's ridiculous gash selection. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like an absolute moron has selected the team. But Look, Ruben speaking before the game, obviously. This guy's obviously he's not going to have changed too much. Not going to be able to have changed too much in that short of a time. He said himself before the game that he's had to just sort of basically go with players that have already had at least a couple of training sessions, essentially. And, nobody else is sort of ready to even really get into this sort of system and whatnot. So it should be a different system, but ultimately it's going to take time for us to actually be able to get a system working properly. So, yeah, that's the only thing. But it does look like a crazy person's lineup, guys. I'll give you that. Give us a rating out of Bruno Amorim's lineup out of 10. We always do this. To be fair, some of the senior players in there that have been suspect, like Eriksen and Casemiro, have actually, they've had a good season so far. Mazroui's been brilliant. Diallo's been brilliant. I'm pretty happy with most of the personnel selections. There's a few sus question marks over there, like Johnny Evans and stuff. But ultimately, I do think that, we got to give him a good chance anyway to do things. Look, we're not going to judge him on today, the next game. Really, we're looking to try and make incremental improvements week to week. So we want to see a mentality change today. Of course we do. We want to try and see like an actual attacking display of some good quality. Of course we do. We've got good players. We want to see Rashford getting in behind. We want to see him getting some goals. We want to see Garnacho and Bruno and these guys just absolutely creating and scoring shitloads of opportunities. And if we just do go for it, obviously, man to man, Ipswich just cannot really compete with us, can they? So we should be able to get the job done there. Nice one. Hey, thank you very much there, Rakdos Madness, lad. It's hard to really tell at the moment. It looks like De Ligt will be in the central centre-back position, potentially. That's where I'd play him anyway, would be De Ligt as the actual centre-back, because he's the biggest unit. He's the slowest, essentially, in a lot of ways. So it would have made sense to have him protected either side there and also have him back there clearing the balls away and stuff. So I would imagine De Ligt would be playing the centre-back role, if you know what I mean. Thank you, Venny Vidi. Yes, he says, hit that subscribe button, guys. It's free. Thank you, Venny Vidi. Yes, give us a big thumbs up. Smash the likes if you haven't done so. That'd be awesome. Russell Bland's been getting a super chat in here. He says, afternoon, Piggy. Fresh start for United today. New era. Good luck for the match. Thank you very much there, Russell Bland. Feeling good about it. Ten Hag's gone. It's a new era. It's going to take some time, but, feeling good about it. Exactly. Yes, Simon. That's my prediction as well. So my prediction, get your predictions in there, guys. My prediction is 3-0 to Man United. I do feel like we're going to turn up today and batter Ipswich Town, lad. I think that never mind the personnel, never mind the formation and the style and the tactics right now. Just the release of the shackles of getting rid of Dutch Kojak and having Ruben come in and hopefully with a new positive sort of mentality and approach, I think that will be enough to carry us to victory today. It's not like Ipswich Town are really a fantastic side, is it? But anyway, Simon Cowie says, Man United to win 3-0 and Amorim ball will take us 5 points behind Man City and 4 points behind Chelsea and Arsenal's. Yes. Come on, Amorim ball and Man United. Let's go, Simon. Can we get a hashtag Ruben Amorim in the live chat? Oh, no! I've just realised I forgot to replace Erik Ten Hag's emoji with Ruben Amorim. Shit. Oh, dude, let's have an Erik Ten Hag emoji off. No, I'm joking, don't do that. But I did forget. Okay, the game is underway. Come on, United! Let's smash these Portman Road melts up. Come on, then. Right, let's see what you guys are predicting. By the way, thank you for that, Simon. Also, big up Tenderloin Fruitbat Aztecs. Thank you, says, this looks like a church raffle for a lineup. It's pretty random. I'll give you that. But obviously, it's going to take time for us to really know sort of what Ruben Amorim's going to be wanting to do and how he's going to be getting this team to play. 3-0 United, 4-1, 3-1, 4-3, 4-1. AML, yes, lad. No, I'm not mad. It's going to be 3-0 to United, mate. 2-2, 3-0 United. Yes, G2B. 2-1, 3-1, 4-0. Thank you, Brandon. 3-0, 3-4, 2-1. That's pretty shite, isn't it, Jonathan? He needs to do much better, mate. You agree. What's up, Vexico Vice? How you doing? 6-0, 3-0. Yes, Chris Koo. How you been, Chris? Good to see you, legend. Patrick Power says 3-0, 2-0, 3-0 United. Rashford up front because Ruben likes hard workers on the wings. There you go. That's the problem for him, isn't it? I don't really like that. Let's talk about that for a second. I don't like Marcus Rashford at striker, personally. I don't think he's really clinical enough in front of goal. I like him sort of cutting in from the left and, maybe having shots from distance and, that sort of stuff. I do like him there. Oh, great play by Amad Diallo into the box! Ah! United! We've literally taken about fucking 2 seconds to get the score count. I was literally just saying I don't like Rashford as striker, and then he is in behind. It's a great run from Marcus Rashford in behind, and it's a lovely bit of wing play there by by Diallo, who's just absolutely cooked their left back there, guys. And he's put a lovely, delicious ball to the edge of the 6-yard box, and it is just a sensational finish. Lovely little tap in there by Marquis Rashford. Get in there, you beauties. It's taken exactly 1 minute for Amorim ball to take place. Come on. Oh, what a bit of wing play by Amad Diallo there, guys. It's sensational. I fucking love it, guys. Amorim, cold as ice there. Didn't even smile. He's super cold as ice, mate. Love this guy already. That is awesome, though. 1-0 to United already. That's insane. Marquis Rashford playing at striker with the tap-in. Lovely play by Ahmad. And it's just a delicious... Yeah, I agree with you. Diallo is special. That was awesome, guys. That was absolutely awesome. Anyway, what a start. Get in there. Thank you, guys. Yes. Thank you, Sing Game. Smash the like, he says. We've got 232 legends who smashed the like button. 600 watching. So 400 of you haven't. Please do give us a thumbs up. It's free. And it helps the YouTube channel out. So give us a little like spike. Cheers for that, lad. Susan Lively Sue. Thank you for the super chat, Susan. Yes, Susan, you have 2-0 for us today. I hope you've been keeping well, by the way. I hope they fight to win today. Absolutely, Susan. Absolutely. That's what they need to be doing. Trying to impress their new manager. Trying to impress us fans. Trying to revitalise our season as well. Because, you know, they're not that far away. A few good wins on the bounce gets us right back up there. I mean, as we were just mentioning, Simon mentioned it earlier, if we win today, because of City getting drubbed up 4-0 yesterday, we'll only be 5 points behind City, which, considering the start to the season we had, is actually not that bad. And then obviously only like 4 points behind the likes of Chelsea, Scum and Arsenal and these guys. So all to play for. We just need to win the next few if we can. I mean, it's certainly a salvageable season still, just... Susan, thank you very much for that. Hey, Minoda, I hope you're doing well. I have. I have. You guys are, what, 8 points clear now, is it? Pretty crazy. I was hoping that Southampton were going to get the job done today. Not too bad, Snow. Not too bad, mate. Thanks for asking, lad. Thank you very much, Paul Warby. Pig for match of the day. Oh. Yes, exactly. I know. That was one of Ten Hag's downfalls, is he just had this reluctance to play Amad Diallo. Eric Ten Hag was a bit of an idiot in a lot of ways, actually, when you think about it. Like, he did make a lot of stupid grave errors and just stick to his guns on stupid sticking points and stuff, like, you know, like doing a lot of ridiculous things over and over again. He could have changed some things. He could have tried to fundamentally change, but he didn't. Yes, fair enough. I mean, yes, Salah is still up there cooking, isn't he? No doubt. Yeah, he's been involved, I think, in the most goal involvement so far this season, with somewhere in the region of about 16, isn't it? I saw some stat earlier. I mean, that is pretty big. Corner for Ipswich. Nice header away. Hannah Walker, thanks for the super chat. Hi, Piggy, how are you? Hope you are doing good. Let's go United. Sending my love to you and Mrs. P. Thank you, Hannah Walker. Let's go United. Yes, we're all good. I've not really been up long today. I'm proper night owl. I went to bed at like 9 a.m. So I haven't even been up that long today. Fantastic from Diallo. Yes, the mustard and Freddie Lewis. It was insane wing play that from Ahmad. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Aaron, as well. Nice one. Hey, thank you very much for that. Sorry, guys, I'm catching up with the chat. Amorim is at the wheel. Big time. Absolutely giving McKenna an Amorim job at the moment, my son. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Actually, no. Actually, no. Forget that. Sectional ceiling. Thank you very much for your super chat. He comments, greetings, Piggo. Was delightful seeing you enjoy my hot spuds mash up the city. Pooh Moon at the deck he had. Best of luck with Amarin. Hey, cheers for that sectional ceiling. Yes, not so much Blue Moon Rising, but Blue Moon Descending. Oh, Ericsson with a pop shot from outside the box. Amad Diallo's cooking once again from the right side. Look at him. The shackles have been unleashed, and Diallo just such a creative spark on that right side. 10 times better than Anthony Dos Gastos. 10 times better. I wonder what's going to happen to Anthony now. Is he going to actually get the full-time role as the next boot boy? It's quite feasibly possible. You know, what's he going to do? Ahmad's definitely keeping out the side permanent. Yes, this Ruben ball's looking decent so far. Long way to go, of course. Ipswich down the right, though. Ball into the box. Shotto on United's goal. Well over the top of the crossbar. Out for a goal kick to United. We have scored early before and lost. Don't trust any. Yeah, fair enough, Musprey. We're going to build on this, mate. 3-0's incoming now. Don't worry. Sean Valentine, thank you for your £5 membership comment. By the way, we've got 700 people in here. We're trying to get to 86,000 subscribers. So if you are new here for the first time, drop us a little sub up. You know it makes sense. Good afternoon, Sean Valentine. Anyway, afternoon, just popped in to watch Man United get smashed. But it seems you're defying expectations at the moment. Hope you're well. Well, yes, because what's happened is we've got rid of Erik ten Hag, who, let's face it, had us playing the most awful stuff we've probably ever seen in, well, certainly the Premier League era. And now we've got somebody else in who's seemingly not afraid to actually coach a team, who has some tactical nous, who has the ability to set up a team, and who has also a mentality, which is to hopefully go and win games and attack and not just be a complete fucking melter shutting up shop at 1-0 and stuff, like we've seen with Erik. So, yeah... Obviously, time's going to tell on Amorim. We can't really judge him too soon, even if we were to lose this game 5-0. Is that Amorim's fault? No, it's not Amorim's fault. He's literally just come in. He's having to deal with what he's got at the moment. He's got the players from the previous regime. You know, Erik ten Hag signed a whole squad, a whole team of players that he's got to now utilise. So it's not an ideal situation. It's going to take time, but we just want to see slow improvements, don't we? Get us in there, Sean Valentine. Thanks for that, lad. Yes, mate. Tommy Boyle was travelling home, sausage missed the goal. What happened? Okay, so Ahmad's just absolutely cooked down the right-hand side and just put a lovely ball on a plate for Rashford, who's made it into the edge of the 6-yard box. Then he's just tapped it away. It was a lovely little move by Amad Diallo down the right. Kevin Kilban, you legend. She's all good, Elliot Manduna, lad. She's all good. Let's have a win for Amorim. Yes, me too, Prolange. Sammy Twain, thanks for that, lad. Ten Hag for Leicester City. I hope so, mate. Oh, I truly hope so. That would be amazing. So, yes, Cooper's been sacked off. Yes, I did see that, Benjamin Bessemer, which means that, you know, there are going to be some candidates in the frame now for that job. Erik ten Hag being one of them. I really hope Erik does take a job in England so we can just mock him from near, you know, as if he goes back to Ajax or something. He's just going to basically just, you know, oh, look, I'm winning the Dutch league, oh, Dutch friends, oh, you know, but it doesn't really prove anything. You've got to prove yourself in English football now, don't you, Erik? You've come to United, you've had all the resources in the world, and you've ultimately shat it and failed. Go prove yourself at a different club in England, mate. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that. McKenna already looking rattled. Hey, Tenderloin, thank you, says, I don't know about Ruben. Why do you slag off Rude as a striking coach? That makes zero sense. Who are you talking to, mate? Who's been slagging off Rude? Excuse me? Excuse me, Rude's not even here anymore. I think I've done the opposite of slag off Rude this whole time. Personally, I think I've basically supported Rude and said he did a great job as an interim, and he also, I thought he should have been kept on in some capacity by Amorim, just because, you know, maybe he can be a good striking coach or a good attacking coach for us, because let's face it, in terms of movement and finishing and things like that, nobody better in the game. But obviously not to be. But I've never said that, Tenderloin. Don't know what you're talking about, mate. Slagging off Rude. I mean, that's insane. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Ipswich Town on the counter-attack. What a save, Andre Onana! Get in! Lovely stop from Andre. Dives low, quick down to his right there. The shot from distance is a bloody good one. And it's going right to the bottom corner. But Andre Onana gets across to it, makes a good, strong save. Well done, Andre. Oh, dodgy. We definitely got cut right open there, didn't we? But a great save by Andre Onana. Super chat. Yeah, I don't know what Tenderloin's talking about there, mate. Not at all. Don't know what he's talking about. He's gone since Ruben came in. Oh, I see what you mean, Tenderloin. Well, that's because a new manager's come in with a new way of doing things. And obviously he wants to bring in his own people as well, you know. That's obvious. Like, that happens a lot when a new manager comes in. I agree with you, though, to an extent. I do think that Rude should have been kept on in some capacity. But you've got to allow the new manager to basically, you know, you've got to allow the new manager, the new chef, to pick his kitchen staff, mate, in order to cook. Do you know what I mean? You do. So, yeah, thank you very much for that, though. Stephen Shipman, I hope you're good. Paul Warby, Alex, call you legends. Yes, great save, that one. Cheers for that, Leper Messiah. Come on, you belters. You deserve a win, Piggy. Thank you, Leopard Messiah. Oh, man, I was hoping to see some points drop from your melts earlier on. Just caught the end of the game. Obviously, you came back and got the dubs, and now you're 8 points clear. That is disgusting, isn't it? That actually makes me a little bit sick. Thank you, Ice Cold Fire. Let's get 100k subscribers. Yes, 100%. You know this. Your only worry is that you never send one man to do a two-man job. Not sure I trust the work ethic and work rate required by our wing-type players to play with just wing-backs. Fair one. Well, I've got no issue to worry about the likes of, you know, people like Ahmad Diallo. He seems like a proper workhorse. And then, obviously, over on that other side, I mean, you know, it's interesting. Depends, really. You've got players in the wide areas, don't you? Like Alejandro Garnacho. Are they going to be able to really help back at all with the defending? Do we even need them to? Let's be honest with this. We've got to see how this system is going to work, because we've got basically, at times, if you look at our lineup now, for instance, when we're without the ball, we're essentially playing a 5-2-3. If you look at, you know, how the team shape is organised when they've got the ball. So it's like we have got a lot more defensive rigidity already at the back there, just because of the numbers. I mean, obviously Ahmad Diallo's, look at where he is. Look at where Ahmad Diallo is. He's literally on their left winger, deep in our half. He is playing the right back at the moment, you know, and that's obviously what's going to happen in an Amorim system. We're going to see those wide wing backs bombing forward, but also they are going to have to be getting back and defend, which means that, in my opinion, the likes of, say, like Garnacho, you know, these guys who are playing slightly further up there as inside forwards or whatever, you know, they're not going to have to do as much. They're still going to have to get back and defend, but they technically may not have to do as much in regards to defensively. Obviously, they still are going to have to get back and put in a shift, but we've got more numbers organised to be able to defend. If you look at us off the ball, how we're set up, it's quite interesting. It's already very noticeably different. You know, we've very noticeably different already. Nice, UK Strange, 330 likes. Get in there, you beauties. Thank you, everyone who's done that. Top stuff. Look more dominant, yes, lad. Going to be 4-0. Yes, he was, wasn't he, Dad Salford? It was a proper Poodoo Magoo fest. Yes, Kate says, come on, Piggy, it's a standard save that. It was a good save. It was a good save, especially from floppy hand. Do you know what I mean? It's always nice to see him put in a rigid save. Yes, breaking news. Gilets are now 85% off at the Man United store. Super chat. Yeah, that's a good shout, Ezio. The likes of Malasia could do well in this lineup. Yes, I agree with that. Yeah, that's true, Tommy. But I mean, I think Ahmad's looking like he's absolutely relishing this role at the minute. I know it's only 14 minutes in, but he's looking like he's doing well. Look, there he is again on the ball into the box. It's loose this time. Bruno can't get there. I mean, having watched the first 14 minutes, one thing I will say is that so far, because Bruno Fernandes is playing further up there, right? Bruno kind of, at the moment, for some reason, I don't know, he doesn't look comfortable. He doesn't look comfortable at the moment. But obviously early doors, it's early doors. But so far, he just sort of, I don't know, he doesn't really look too comfortable with what he's being asked to do there. C-Bart, thank you very much there, C-Bart. Get in there, my son. Thank you, C-Bart 23 for that, lad. Come on, you G, he says. Come on, you Gunners. Yeah, whatever. Thank you very much there, C-Bart, though. Appreciate you, mate. Hope you're having a good day. Thoughts on Rashford as a 9? Right, okay, I was going to get into this at the start of the stream. I don't like Rashford at striker. I was literally saying it as the first goal went in. I do not like Marcus Rashford at striker. I don't. I can't pretend I don't like it. I don't think he's clinical enough in front of goal. I think he's a bit of a headless chicken. He misses a lot of chances. He's not clinical. His movement's good, you know. He's got speed and pace and he can get in behind and all that sort of stuff. But when he gets there, is he clinical enough to take, you know, enough of the opportunities presented to him? I don't think so. But look, 2 minutes into the game and he's already scored from that striker position. So I can't really say too much, can I? If he's scoring goals, if he's doing well, if Amorim's getting cooking in the system, then that's amazing. But I never liked him at striker personally. Thank you, Kerry Smart. Johnny Evans is so old. He taught Rocky Marciano how to box. He is getting on. He is getting on, this guy. Gregory Burt, lad, United can top 4 by winning 75% of games left. Yes, we can. We can still finish in the top 6 quite easily, really. I'm thinking so. Get your thoughts in there, guys. Where do you think United are going to finish now? But yes, I'm going 6th or 5th, personally. Casemiro just commits a little foul, goes down to try and cover for himself. But it is a free kick here to... Oh, no, it's actually United's free kick. My bad. Okay, Kushti. Yeah, oh, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Could you imagine that? 6th to 8th, 7th, yeah. 5th, long season ahead, still it's difficult. Yeah. I'll be happy with 5th, to be honest. I know it's no Champions League football, but from where we were... Garnacho! Ooh! Bruno just pops it on a plate to him. See, what we're hoping to see Bruno do in the sort of role that he's playing, you know, kind of at the moment would be to basically get in those little... the pockets beyond the striker, create lots of little chances, through balls, you know, he's got the vision, he's got the quality, but also, hopefully he can get some chances in that sort of position, and we can see him scoring some more goals for us now. So essentially, you know, he's playing a forward, sort of inside forward type of vibe. So, interesting. What do you make of Amarim's comments about Mason Mount, guys? That he says he loves Mason Mount, and Mason Mount, you know, can work in the sort of system that he wants to play. I mean, obviously, we've got to give Amarim time to get to know his squad and decide who works and how he wants to play, and you know, who's going to actually take their chances and all the rest of it. But you know my thoughts on Mason Mount, guys. I don't need to say it. I reckon he's absolute shite. But maybe Amarim's right. Maybe in a different system that can benefit his sort of style, maybe we'll just see a revitalisation of Mount. We need him to. We paid 60 million for that guy, and he's been absolutely awful so far. Oh shit! Diallo's just been crunched. So have a look at this. Ahmad. I think he's okay. He's just sort of like had his toe trodden on there. He's holding his shin though, like he's really taken a knock. Not sure what's happened here. And Amarim taking an opportunity to... Look at that, he's given us some real advice there to Alejandro Garnacho early on. Yep. That's awesome, Ice Cold Fire. Thank you for everyone who's done that. Great turnout today, folks. Great turnout on the watch-along. Big ups to the legends of the channel here. Can't get into this shit with these shite players. I hope there's a major overhaul and the Mount shit is a joke. Amarim out. Steady on, steady on, steady on. Look, I can't pretend I rate Mount. But obviously, new manager coming in, he's got to give everyone a chance, I suppose. You can't really prejudge too much. There could be certain players as well that are prepared to step up, work very hard over the next few months, and try and force their way back into the side now that there's a new manager coming. But I personally don't rate him. Exactly. That's exactly right, Solitude guys. That's exactly what I was just saying. Like, similar sort of system to when he won with, you know, Tuchel or whatever. Mount was a good player, but injury-prone now. Sit down, Gary Neville. Season starts here. Hopefully, let's get another before half time. Yes, I think the season starts here as well. Hello, Tommy and Joey. Welcome in there. How you doing? Hopefully Amarim's comments give Mount some confidence, but he's very much a confidence player, but seems to be getting injuries too much these days. That's a good point as well. Like, even if he is doing well mentally and everything and trying hard and working, he's still an injury-prone Mount. You know, that is true. Mason Mount gets injured a lot, it seems. Ipswich just getting on top here a little bit. Ipswich possession on the ball. Very slow build-up here from Ipswich. I mean, you have to really respect Ipswich because McKenna, I think, is fundamentally a good coach. Like what they did last season, coming up to the Prem and everything, and just like fundamental styles and stuff. Like his style of coaching to be effective and keep hold of the ball and win games and stuff. It served him well. It served him well up to this point. So certainly no easy game here. Garnacho. Nice, Alejandro keeps hold of it. He has been chopped down. It's a free kick. Is it a yellow card? No, ref says nothing doing there. It's just a free kick. Yes, Aaron, you tell him, mate. If you're going to be in this live chat and in this community and hanging out with us, you best not be a complete jebend. That's right. You best not be a racist little prick, otherwise you will indeed get sacked off immediately. That's right. You tell him, Aaron. Thank you very much. Luan France, how you doing today, you legend? Hope you're good. Welcome aboard the Bacon Express today. Spurs won 10 in a row when Big Ange took over. That's pretty insane. Can we all just get a laughing face emoji in there for those shitty scumbags? What's that? 5 L's in a row, is it, mate? Oh, what's that? Signed up new manager, now all of a sudden you've gone to shit. Oh, what's that? 115 charges pending, soon going to be playing in League 2. Oh, what's that? The fucking downfall beginning already before any of that business going on. Oh, get in there, my son. What's that? Oh, Ballon d'Or winner Rodri and not in the team, so all of a sudden we can't play the game and we're fucking shite. There's levels to this game, mate. Fergie never lost 5 games in a row. Fergie never lost 4 games in a row. Oh, and people say Pep Guardiola's better than Fergie. Fuck off. Not possible. Fergie had to rebuild teams. He did it multiple teams. Did it as shit in Aberdeen, for fuck's sake. Come to United, had to rebuild. Constantly recycling the team, mate. What's Pep Guardiola done, mate? Oh, just had the best of the best of the best of the best over at Bayern fucking Munchen, Barcelona with the best fucking team ever. And Man City with unlimited resources. You're a cheating ball fraud bastard, my son. That's right. And finally, some justice is taking place. Yeah. 5 in a row. 5 L's in a row. Let's just get that in the chat, everybody. L. That is City's form right now. And they've got Liverpool coming up next weekend as well. Ooh, in the league. And are they playing Feyenoord, I think, in the Champions League this week? That's not even an easy easy game for them, I suppose, at this moment in time with how shite they've been. Could we be seeing 6 in a row? Ooh, love it. I'm loving that, though, guys. It's just awesome. I'm just loving it. I know, yes, Chris Koo, not even Ten Hag. I don't know about that, actually. He might have done. I don't think he did. But look at that form, though. 5 L's in a row. I mean, that's terrible. Oh, good claim by Andre Onana there from the Ipswich corner. Alejandro Garnacho now. Diallo making some movements down the right. Rashford in behind through the middle, trying to ask the question. But Garnacho is challenged. And long ball over the top, Andre Onana just comes and claims that one. You know it, Luan France. Well, just being honest, I just feel so happy that Pep and City are absolutely bottle jobbing it in the minute. It's just everybody wants to see it because they don't really deserve success based on how they've gone about getting all of their successes in the past. They don't deserve any more. Tenderloin, thank you for another super chat, lad. Break out the Sues for Mr. Tenderloin. He's going absolutely raw out here, lad. He says Liverpool is untethered now. That isn't a good thing. No, fair enough, mate. I've got to say, I was expecting thoroughly for Liverpool to have a big drop-off once Arne Slot come in. Just because, Jurgen Klopp had been there, 6, 7 and 8 years, whatever it was. And obviously he'd really done quite well there in terms of turning them around and having a certain mentality and style and everything. And it was always going to be difficult for the next guy coming in to take over from that. But if anything, they look better. If anything, they look like they've got a better mentality. Obviously it's early. They haven't actually gone on and won anything yet. But I mean, they're 8 points clear at the top of the Premier League table already, and it's only November. And they were just talking before the game, or in the last Liverpool game that I was watching before this. And I think the commentator or someone said on there that essentially the last time that this happened, or there's only ever happened a few times in the Premier League era where a team has been 8 points clear at the top already at this stage of the season. And that was like United when we won the league once, and City when they won the league once, and Liverpool the year they won it. That's the only times when a team has been this far ahead at the start. So it doesn't bode well for everybody else in the sense that Liverpool probably, looking quite good to go on and do things. Look, they've only got an 8-point lead. There's lots of the season left, but that is a significant lead right now. It's literally already theirs to lose, isn't it, this Premier League title? It's already theirs to lose. Sounds crazy to say that in November, but they're a significant amount ahead. Like, they've got some breathing room, don't they? There you go, exactly, Stu. That's right. Still time for the Scousers to melt. True. Very true. Cheers for that, though, Tenderloin. Much love. Oh, don't. Yeah, true, Chris. Arsenal bottled it. We said that about Arsenal 2 years ago. Yeah, true. But Arsenal are actual bottle jobs. Super Fat Frank, what's your usual sleeping position? On top of Mrs. Fat Frank lad. Hey-oh! No, I'm joking. What? Why do you want to know that, mate? I'm a left side layer, to be honest. I do lay on my left side initially, but then I'm a roller, I'm a fidgeter. You know, I lay on my front, I lay on my back, I lay on my right. There is no rhyme, no reason to it, but initially I'm a left side layer. Thanks for asking. Oh, shit. And we've given away a free kick. Delap fouled there by Jonathan Evans, was it? They've got themselves a very dangerous opportunity here. I mean, what I'll say is 27 minutes in to Ruben Amorim's manager job at United and how he's got the team set up and playing. It's a mixed bag. That's what I'll say so far, but there's no point really judging it too early because obviously he's only just started working. And McKenna's been established here for a while. And yes, there's a gulf in quality in terms of the personnel in the teams. But still, like, we've seen this team really struggle over the last year, no matter who's in the team. So it's about trying to just, get them to play a certain way, get them to play better. But, I mean, we can't pretend like we've been great in this game because, I mean, how many times have we seen Ipswich in behind or having some opportunities here? Here they are again with another free kick chance. I mean, they're definitely, it's definitely an even sort of an affair at the moment. That's what I'm saying. Exactly, Matt Bragg. He's had 3 training sessions, so there's no point judging it right now, is there? There's literally no point. Okay, and like the previous regime is still going to be sort of like lingering there. You know, there's going to be a hangover, obviously, from the Ten Hag era. Okay, this is not a good opportunity, though. This looks pretty sus, mate. This is a free kick for Ipswich. Good opportunity. The shot comes in and goal. Yes, but Andre Onana makes a great stop. Cracking stop from Andre. And good free kick, but it was just right at him. Christian Eriksen, you've got to get your head on that, lad. But anyway, Andre Onana right at him, and he makes a nice, easy stop. Hashtag Andre Onana appreciation post. That's right, guys. Look, he's no David De Gea, is he? No. But actually, this season, fair play to him, I think he's been damn solid. I'll just say that. I think he's been damn solid. He's had his moments, he's had a couple, but he's been damn solid this year so far. Respect to Andre Onana. Let's hope that he can really go on and establish himself as a solid, worthy number 1 for Manchester United, because that's what we want. We don't want to sign players for 50 million and then flop and we have to sell them off at a cut price. We don't want to have to repeat that cycle over again. We want him to come good at United. I think this season so far he has been good. He has been pretty good. I know Kate Cadet would agree with that. Won't you, Kate Cadet? Yes, getting back, please, no flubber hands. Exactly, Stephen Shipman. As long as he, gets that wrist injected with Cialis every single game, it should be all right. Good grief, Sharif. Hope you're having a good one as well. Kate says Onana is wank. Well, he's not elite, lad. He's not elite. Oh, no, fucking Ed Sheeran in the crowd, mate. Obviously, he is an owner of Ipswich, or a stakeholder in Ipswich, mate. I don't want to see Ed Sheeran on my box, mate. What I'm watching a watch-along, dude. Oh, a lot of people love Ed Sheeran, don't they? I can't fucking stand him, mate. Something about him. And also, his music pisses me off, mate. He's so generic and shy. Oh, does my head in, mate. I'm thinking how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Sometimes just a touch of a hand. What? You're a pervert, mate. Falling in love with people after touching their hand. You're a sicko, mate. Sort yourself out, Ed. You fall in love too easily, mate. Fucking handshake and all of a sudden you're head over heels with someone. Sort your fucking life out, lad. Oh, no, fair play. Let's not go on about his looks, guys. I see everyone's talking about his looks here. That's not what we're saying. We're not talking about his looks. Okay, even if that's all true, we're not talking about his looks. That's harsh, mate. We're talking about his annoying songs. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, fair enough. He might be a nice guy. I'm just saying I don't like the songs, mate. I don't mind a couple of them, actually. What's that one? That A-Team one. That's all right, then. That's good. Not bad. He used to smoke crack. Oh, come on, Chris. That's a bit of an accusation. I'm not gonna read that. I mean, that's a bit of an accusation. I don't know if I should say that, mate, on the Ooh, shot by Ipswich, blocked by Garnacho. Ipswich keep on the halfway line, keeps it in. There's pure pressure here coming from Ipswich. In behind again they go almost. Casemiro gets his head up, has to play a long ball up the pitch towards Rashford. It's almost a good pass out, but Rashford just challenged there by Morsey. It's now going to be a throw-in on the left of United. Hey, thank you, Luke CX, you hero. If Rashford is preferred, what does this mean for Rasmus and Xerxes? Genuinely, I think there's got to be a slow development taking place with those guys. You can clearly see that neither of Xerxes nor Rasmus Højlund are ready to be a 20-goal-a-season Premier League player. They're not ready yet. I think Højlund's actually got big potential to be quality because he's got like great physicality to him. He does seem good. He just needs to get confidence and obviously develop and improve. But he does seem like he's got a lot of potential. Xerxes, I'm not so convinced about Xerxes, to be fair. I think Xerxes has the potential to be a bit of a flop. But I'm not going to say that yet. He's still got to prove himself, and he's still only, 23, 24, whatever he is. He's still got plenty of time to prove everyone wrong and develop and get back on the right track. There's no bad thing having multiple options at the top of the pitch. You want competition for places. You know, 3 strikers, if you want to sort of look at it from that point of view, we kind of got 3 strikers. And that's what you would want to have, I think, to have healthy competition for places and cover issues, etc. So I don't know really what it's going to mean. I think probably what we'll see is Højlund will be playing up top as striker a lot of the time. I can see Xerxes playing in the role just in behind sometimes as well. Because I do think Xerxes is quite good in the build-up for things, you know, like holding the ball up can be decent. So he's got decent vision in terms of passing and creating and things like that. I kind of like Xerxes from that regard, but I don't really like him in front of goal. He doesn't look clinical at all. That's what I'm saying. So, yes, but it's early days for both Rasmus and Xerxes. But if Rashford's preferred, well, I think that just tells you where the thinking is in terms of who's ready, who's experienced, who can actually do it for you. Those were Ten Hag signings, and they weren't the best signings, if we're being honest. We spent a lot of money on Højlund. I think he's got great potential, but that's all it is at the moment. And Xerxes, well, we could have done without him, to be fair. So you know, those are Ten Hag signings. Amorim's come in. I mean, if he thinks that Rashford's more ready-made, experienced to getting those goals in the striker position, then fair play to him. He's not really wrong in a lot of ways. If you look at the records of the players over the years, you know, Rashford has scored and had some good seasons for us, including a 30-goal season one year. So, you know, but it is a little bit infuriating just knowing that we've got these young players that we spent loads of money on, and they're probably, or certainly some of them, aren't going to actually amount to anything, such as Anthony Dos Santos, Xerxes potentially. Who knows? They might do. Kenneth, thank you very much for getting in here from Detroit, lad. You know it's early in the new regime, but so far I love the level of intensity. Come on, United. Yes, let's go. Well, that should be the case at the bare minimum, really. These players trying to impress and work hard for the new manager, and obviously... What a ball by Bruno Fernandes! Alejandro got into him behind! Has he got the legs to break away from the defender? Alejandro! Ooh, he has to cut back inside, and he has been fouled. Referee says no foul. Come on. Garnacho gone down. You had tried the Ed Sheeran hair look and people were giving you change as you were walking the street. Good evening, you view what's going on. Oh, yeah, Tom. Why the fuck was Ed Sheeran in Game of Thrones? That was cringe, weren't it? Oh, what was that all about? That was unnecessary. There is, but I'm not going to discuss his looks, you know. That's just, he can't do anything about that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to discuss his looks. That's harsh, mate. Count Yorga, how you doing there? We got a vampire in the chat. What's going on, Count Yorga? Welcome in. Hope you're good. 1 up, lad. Yes, we are 1 up at the moment. Thank you, Aaron. Guys, give us a repost on X. There's the link at the top of the live chat. Aaron says we've got 8 reposts so far. We'll shout out everyone later who gives us a cheeky little repost. Nice one. Yeah, I am too, but I'm more worried about Xerxes, to be fair, Tommy. Like, out of those two, I see Højlund being the better player and also the better for the future as well. For a start, he's like a good few years younger than Xerxes, isn't he? So in terms of like potential and development, he's got further to go in that sense. When's the next time you're gaming? Tonight, Ice Cold Fire. We'll be on the gaming channel tonight around about 10:45 p.m. He was in Lord of the Rings too. Oh, dear. Steady on there, Dwayne. Oh, fair enough, Triple D Fred. Still pretty gash, though, isn't it? Oh, well, that's pretty nice, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Is Bruno playing deeper? No, mate. He's actually playing further up. He's playing, like, in behind the striker, yeah, on the right. So you've got Garnacho sort of, like, inside forwards, essentially. It seems like that at the moment. Bruno's up the pitch. Garnacho's up the pitch. I mean, I don't really feel like Bruno's sort of cutting a little bit of a dejected figure out there at the moment. I don't know. He's sort of chasing shadows, if you ask me. I haven't really seen Bruno getting on the ball and cooking at the minute like he does from a deeper sort of position. But then again, new system, early days. Yeah. What do you mean? There's no VAR? Huh? There's a problem in the VAR room. No, I didn't hear that, guys. Fire alarm at Stockley Park, no VAR. What? That's hilarious. Are you serious? Mate, that sounds suspect as you like. That does sound super sus. Like, why is that going on right now? Super chat. Go on, Ahmad Yellow. Mazrui. Here is Casemiro now in a bit of space. Gets his head up. Nice diagonal pass. It's a good one. In towards Dallo. Dallo takes it down. Shoots! Oh, he couldn't get hold of that one well at all. Nice football, though. Great vision by Cass. Lovely pass on the pitch. Great run in behind by Dallo. Unfortunately, Dallo, well, he can't really control that well and get the shot off on goal convincingly. But it was a nice chance. Very good sort of direct football that we haven't really seen a lot of actually recently. You know, you don't really see a lot of that. Players running behind and actual good balls coming in. We haven't seen a lot of that. Yes, I know, VAR is gash. Thank you very much, Tenderloin. How many weeks do you see Ruben having before the clubhouse starts poisoning his management style? Oh, shit! What a save! Andre Onana! Yes, mate! I don't know how they've not scored! Oh! What a stop by Andre, mate! Don't know what's happened, I have to watch it again. But it was point-blank range. Point-blank range. Ipswich with a real sitter of an opportunity just crafted open for them. And the shot comes in on goal from literally, I don't know, a yard or two out from Onana. And he's made a great save, made himself big. He's starfished. And he's made the stop. Get those Andre Onana emojis in there, mate. He's doing bits. Love it. How many weeks do you see Ruben having before the clubhouse starts poisoning his management style? We've had the same scenario for the better part of 12 years now. Don't know, Tenderloin. I don't want to look at things like that and try and be negative like that, lad. What I'm trying to think about at the moment is Amarin's going to come in and he's got the capabilities to change the style at United. I'm not thinking he's going to catch the United disease and he's going to turn into some Ten Hag melt. That's not what I'm thinking at the moment, and I don't want to think that way, to be honest with you, lad. So I'm not going to. I'm not going to think that way. Yeah. Some people can help being negative pig. God, that's like the popcorn in the kettle black, isn't it? That Jonathan Gallagher coming from you, mate. Are you serious? Steady on the big beard. Literally Amarim's first game. I'm not even going to judge him. As I said, even if we lost 5-0 today. Ooh, Ipswich chance for them over the top of the crossbar. Morsey hits one. Oh, someone hits one there for Ipswich. It's well over the top of the crossbar. You're excited about Ruben? Yes, me too. Some people can't help being Jonathan Gallagher. Oh, no, my one, not yours. No, Ten Hag fundamentally not the right guy. And he's only just started, hasn't he, Jono? You can't make any negative comments right now. It's pointless. This isn't an Amorim team yet, and it won't be for several months, more than likely. I mean, we can start to see improvements week to week, but this is his first 41 minutes in management in terms of actual games. Yes, Luke, not too bad, mate. Much better if United get the dub here and we make 3 points up on those City scum. Precisely. I think it's positive. Yes, okay, we are getting cut open, but we were getting well cut open, certainly well before Amorim, with this set of players. So I don't expect us to just overnight turn into some sort of organisational beast. We've only had literally a few training sessions, a couple of training sessions. There's no point judging how we're set up, how we're organised, the system, the tactics. It's going to take at least several games before we've even got a full-on sort of understanding, I think. Oh, fucking hell, you absolute complete fucking hairy turd in the toilet bowl. They've done us, guys. Hutchinson with a spanker to the top left bins. It's gone right in there, guys. Just as I was saying that, Ipswich have fucking undone us. It was coming, to be honest, because they had been getting a good few chances off. There's been so much space in between the midfield and the defence again, like we've seen recently. You know, what can you really change in a short space of time? We've had 2 training sessions, no point paying him hammering, mate. This is all to do with that Dutch coach, Eric Ten Hag want to be melt still. And his lingering fucking fart in a spacesuit vibe. Stinking up the place. That's what this is. But also, it's very lucky for them as well. Look, Mazroui's headed it and it's taken a deflection that wasn't going in before. Hutchinson's shot on goal is a good one, but you know, it's hit Mazroui on the head and it's bounced over Andre Onana, who otherwise probably would have stopped it. What a steaming load of stinking gas right there. Garbage. They're lucky, you know. Okay, we have invited a bit of pressure onto us last few minutes, definitely. They've had shots and we've had space to give them in front of our backline, definitely. But that was just lucky, mate. The shot there, taking a deflection. And it's tough that it's going in there, you know. It's tough. It's tough. Fucking hell. Hutchinson with the shot, and it's deflected in, guys. 1-1. Piss take. Shit. One thing I'm not crazy about with this selection is the whole Johnny Evans playing left centre-back vibe, you know, like out of 3, because, well, doesn't really strike me as the right player to be playing in that sort of centre-back position there where you need a bit of pace to protect the, you know, from the wider centre-backs. But, okay, that's all we've got to choose from at the moment, I suppose. We're looking pretty shite at the moment. Like, look, we are. This is very Ten Hag-esque at the moment. The last 10 minutes or so. But it would be. Ten Hag's been coaching this side for the better part of 3 years. So it would be. This does not have the Amorim trademark on it just yet. It's going to take a lot of time. Ahmad shot from distance, saved by the keeper, no problem. Exactly, Rome wasn't built in a day, mate. No. It's going to take a lot of time. A lot of time. Thank you, Robotic. He says, everybody liked the stream. Thank you, Robotic, yes. If you're just getting in, guys, give us a like spike. We're almost at 500 likes before half-time. That's epic. Let's see if we can get 500 before half-time then. And also get yourself subscribed to the channel. 31 subscribers away from 85.7k subs. Get yourself subscribed. Thank you. Johnny Evans fouled. There he is down, receiving some treatment. Was that Johnny Evans? Do you know what the problem is? They've got Eric Ten Hag referee in the game. You know what I mean? That's what's happened here. Whose idea was it to give the outgoing sacked manager the game to referee here? Whose idea was that, folks? That doesn't seem fair. You know, of course he's going to have it in for us. Super chat. Nelly Gandala, thank you for your super chat. Should we get our pitchforks back out already? No, mate. I mean, no. I mean, you can certainly be annoyed with some of the players over the years, and certainly in recent times as well. You can certainly be annoyed with some of the players, but you can't blame the manager who's just had 2 training sessions, and he's going to obviously have to take plenty of time to get this team playing much better. Look, just believe, guys. Let's get hashtag I believe in there. We're going to come back and win this game today. And when we do, it will probably just be not the most stylish or convincing of wins, but it, you know, I'm not bothered about that at the moment. I'm just bothered about us looking a little bit better week to week. And I'm not judging the first game of Ruben Amorim's tenure in any way whatsoever. I'm just waiting to see how he's going to do over the coming months. I've pretty much resigned myself to the fact that this season is dead. And, you know, we're looking forward to just building now. Nice one though, Nelly. Yeah, people act like we were amazing under Sir Alex all the time. You can see it in football. It happens to everyone. What's good as the manager can see. Exactly. I mean, Sir Alex Ferguson's record is super impressive. Like, he won, like, the majority of the games, like 60% or whatever it was. Don't have the stats off the top of my head. 50% wins, you know, whatever it is. Awesome. However, yes, there were times when we melted. There were times when we struggled. There were times when we got duffed up. Mario Balotelli, why always me? Or 4-0 to York City in the League Cup or whatever. There's loads of times. So, yeah, you're absolutely right. And the way that you learn who's going to be doing the right things for you in your system, which players you can trust, who's going to adapt to your system, etc. The way of actually learning that is to, yes, is to proactively manage here, and it's going to take some time. It's going to take lots of time. He's got to get to know his squad. He doesn't even know his squad yet. A little bit of argy-bargy's going on there between Mazraoui and Delap. What's up with Delap? He's a prick, mate. That's what's up with Delap. And there's the half-time whistle, folks. And you know what? Ooh, it's a pretty mixed bag of a half there. Pretty shite. We started very well, didn't we? I mean, that Diallo bit of skill down the right side there to set up the goal for Rashford, it was brilliant. 2 minutes in, it was brilliant. But then, if we're being honest, after that, it's not been very convincing. We got that early chance, and we're all expecting us to just go and kill them then. But it didn't happen. Ipswich got on top, you know, good possession from them as well. And they've had the lion's share of the better chances in the first half, certainly. Andre Onana called into service multiple times and made some great saves. Unfortunately for him, that one was deflected in. But yeah, no, we're not looking great. Certainly last 20 minutes, we're looking pretty poor. They have overrun us in midfield, which is a big concern. And they're getting on top and having some chances. But don't blame Ruben Amorim, for fuck's sake. You know, what's the point of that? He's just this has no reflection on him as a coach or his style whatsoever. Yeah, okay, Paul Ennis, you don't like the setup. Guess what, Paul Ennis? The setup is sus. You look at the setup, it's strange. But Amorim's doing with what he's got at the moment and what he can. And, like, we're not expecting to see this system, a well-oiled system, working straight away. That would have been crazy to assume. They probably are going to go a little bit backwards before we start going forwards because they've got to try and get used to a new system. They are not going to be comfortable in a new system straight away. I mean, there's obviously some personnel missing from this team as well. I know Amorim said, oh, you know, Rashford can do the job at striker, and he started him there and he scored. But ultimately, I think there's more to come up there in terms of the striker position. I think Højlund's going to be getting in there. I think, obviously, Rashford's going to be having competition for places in that position in behind, sometimes playing inside forward or whatnot with the likes of Garnacho. Garnacho's really struggled today. Bruno's really struggled today. You know, the players, when are we going to just say the players are fucking garb? Why don't we just say that? There's no point saying about anything about Amorim. The players are garb, mate. Bruno Fernandes, he looks like a lost sheep out there in this game so far. He doesn't look comfortable at all with what he's being asked to do. But I guess it's the first game, so who is? Garnacho's off it. You know, it hasn't been a good game so far. The players, some of these players need to man the fuck up, definitely, and start doing it for the manager and just, you know, just play football. You know, you're supposed to be professional footballers. Should be able to play in multiple systems. Should be able to play in multiple teams at the same time. Pop in for your international team in a totally different system, totally different setup, and do the business. That's what you're supposed to do. So the players need to step up and take any sort of negative criticism on the chin that's taking place in this 45 minutes, it needs to be levelled at them. There's no point talking about the manager. So you think Amaram picked the wrong Manchester United team? As I said at the start, I'm looking at the lineup and I'm thinking this is strange, but it's literally he's just got to work. He's trying to get to know his squad. He's trying to implement a system. It was never going to happen overnight. He's had 2 training sessions, for fuck's sake. Exactly, Kima. 100% well said. Amarim's just got in. Leave the coach out of this. Our players need to step up and be more aggressive and consistent. The players need to man the fuck up. What is it with these absolute complete fanny man, that are in this team that don't be asked to even really try and work on? I want to see work rates from some of these players. I'm very disappointed with some of the work rates of some of the players in that first half. Rashford up top looks like a fucking heedless chicken, my son. Again. Doesn't he? Again. Yeah, that's true, Luan. Exactly. It's going to be difficult for anyone. Big time. Andrew, I like what you're saying here. He says, why start 2 players in midfield who are leaving soon and not Ugarte and Mainu who are the future? I like what you're saying there, Andrew. I do. But, if you're actually just talking about who's better right now, who's been more convincing, who's got the experience and who's had a better season, this season, not last season, this season, Casemiro and Eriksen are the better performing central midfielders. That's a fact. Okay? This season, Casemiro and Eriksen have been doing well. So how is that a stupid selection? I don't think that's a stupid selection at all. I think maybe a bit sus, Johnny Evans, left side centre back, whatever. There's a couple of sus ones, but I don't really question Cassie and Eriksen personally. They are slow, they are older, but they've had good fundamental seasons so far. They actually have. They've not done too badly this season. Some of the players have been proper dog turd shite. They've not been too bad, mate. So they almost justify their position in the team at the moment. Of course, once there's more competition for places and Amrim's got his feet under the table properly, then I'm sure he's going to reshuffle it. And yes, Mainu and Ugarte, these younger players, they're going to be the future, of course. And he's going to bring them in. But I don't really dispute the fact that Eriksen and Cassie have been our better midfield performers this season. Personally. Yeah. What the fuck's going on? People slagging off Amarim like he's actually responsible for any of this. Super chat. Yeah, but who have we got available though, Edwin Clark? I feel you. It's a little bit sus, but who have we got available, lad? Yes, exactly. That's absolutely right. Let's see how he does at half-time. You're absolutely right. So good coaches, like you say, can highlight issues, can analyse the game in the first half, and at half-time make a few changes, make a few tweaks to be able to address some of the issues that you've noticed. So yes, let's actually see what Amarim does at half-time as well. That's what coaching's all about, is to try and coach a game of football throughout it. In-game management's important. And see what you can do there. Tenderloin, thanks for another $10 super chat. This guy's going ham out there, by the way. 1 like away from 500 likes on the stream as well. Thanks, everyone. Who's going to be number 500? Give us a big like spike and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Tenderloin says, Keir Starmer's scarier than our backline. Johnny Evans is far more solid. Johnny Evans, I can't fault Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans is a professional. Johnny Evans is a good player. The only reason I'm disputing his selection in the team today is because it's my belief that Johnny Evans in this setup should be playing the middle centre-back, and he shouldn't be playing ahead of De Ligt in that position, definitely not. So, but as a left-sided centre-back, I just don't really like it. I don't think it gives us enough mobility to protect the other centre-back, But whatever, he's still obviously a very experienced defender. But I like my wider centre-backs in a back three, essentially, to have a bit of pace about them. So I just think that they're going to be sometimes playing the role of, a wing-back where, let's say we've gone Bond forward and the wing-back like Diallo's gone forward, and then they break on the counter, and then all of a sudden you need somebody who's able to cover that ground a little bit and just cover that space. That's what I'm saying. I think he's not the best guy to do that. It's just too slow. Yes, the back line's too slow. Yeah. There you go, Duke. Lily Gamer. Different manager, same United. Well, it would be the same United, yes, because it's literally the same United. He's only been in here for a couple of training sessions, so, of course, nothing too much was going to change early doors. Yeah, I agree with you, Crisco. I think he would have saved it as well. Onana looks bang on it today. Nothing he could do about that one. It's just deflected in. Yeah, very low energy in this team. Going to take months for them to learn. Amarin said that. Spot on. He must be... yeah, he must be a bit concerned with some of the work rates and stuff. If I was him, I would probably do something a little bit symbolic at halftime here and make a couple of changes. Maybe sack off Marcus Rashford. Or maybe put Rashford out wide on the left instead of Garnacho, because Garnacho's looked quite ineffective in Gash so far this game. I really like Garnacho. He's young, he's developing. People are slagging Garnacho, but I think, well, he's so young, he needs to develop. He's literally not the player he's going to be in a couple of years' time. He's nowhere near. He's still got to learn and develop and all that sort of stuff. He's going to be good. He's really decent. He's got great raw talent. He's going to be great. But at the moment, you can't say he's having a good game. He looks shite. He's having a shite game out there. So maybe it would actually make sense to just put Rashford wide left, if he's prepared to fucking run, that is, and then bring on a striker up top there, because, you know, do something symbolic at half time just to say, I've highlighted an issue here. Garnacho's ineffective, Bruno's ineffective, Rashford's Gasharama, you know, these guys, and maybe make a change at half time would be nice. Roy just said he'd go back to a 4-4-2. Gotta love Roy Keane, gotta love Roy Keane. But the thing is with Roy Keane and the 4-4-2 is that system, you know, I love it. I'm all about the 4-4-2, but it's the game has changed a lot since then, you know. The game has changed. Every team back in the day when I was growing up in the 90s, not every team, but a lot of teams played 4-4-2 or some variation of it, right? Whereas now, it's not very common. Still some teams do play it, but it's not very common. I don't know if it would work in the modern era so well as it did back then. Probably not. Because there's a lot of 4-2-3-1s, 4-3-3s and things like that these days that are designed to play against the 4-4-2. So, I don't know. We will be playing Rashi for the next decade wherever he plays. Oh, probably right. Kieran Kennedy, thank you. United need to fight for 3 points. Killian and Aaron. Hey, get in there. Thank you, Kieran, by the way. Pick up yourself. Let's get some love in there. Thank you for the super chat, lad. Yeah, that's right, mate. We've got to show some fight and desire and bottle here. We are away. We are struggling. We are with a new coach. We have had a shit season. But if you look at the way that the team played whilst Ruud van Nistelrooy was the interim, there is no reason why we can't up the intensity here for this next half. I agree, Mike. There's no scenario where Man United should be playing Ipswich Town and not getting the 3 points. That's regardless of whether we've got injuries, it's regardless of whether we've got youth players out, it's regardless of whether we've just got a new manager come in. Like, there is no situation where we shouldn't be battering them. So, yeah, like, surely we've got to go on and get the win here today. 4-4-2 till you die. Scott. 16-year-old 6'5" centre-back. I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. Obviously, Yoro is back fit now, isn't he? Like, to be able to play. Let's have a look at our bench. We've got Bayender on the bench, Mainu, Malacia, Mount, Shaw, Ugarte, Højlund, Xerxes, and Anthony. Tell you what could work, actually, for the future. We've seen Luke Shaw play really well as a left-sided centre-back. That could really work well in the future. He's been quite solid there for us. Obviously, he can still play that left wing-back role. You know, we've got Malacia on the bench. He's going to benefit from this system, I think, as well. But, yeah, obviously, now it just gives us a few options there. And then, obviously, we're expecting to see Ugarte. We've got Xerxes and Højlund and Anthony on the bench. So we've got some attacking options. Probably what I'd do at half-time is, if I was Amarim, for right now, I would take off Garnacho and I would put Rashford in that Garnacho position, and then I'd bring on Højlund. And I'd just try and make the emphasis to fucking get at them and attack and score goals, you know, and just have pure intensity. And then for the first 10, 15 minutes, if Rashford's not performing, if he's not putting in the work, if he's not putting in the shift, rip him the fuck off the pitch, mate. And, you know, get maybe an opportunity to somebody else in there, somebody like Xerxes, maybe even Mount. That's right, I said it. Maybe even Mount, and see if he can take that opportunity. Look, Amarin's been very positive about Mount. He's bigged him up. You know, let's see if he can repay that. Something like that, you know. Ugarte and Mount in, says Yusri. Yes, okay, fair enough as well. That makes sense. Ugarte as well. Yes, absolutely, because midfield-wise, Eriksen and Cassie looking a bit sus at the moment. Particularly Eriksen in that first half just didn't really look all that comfortable. That's an interesting shout, Kingsley. Yes, Bruno Fernandes absolutely gashing this game so far. You'd rather Mount in than Eriksen. I like Eriksen. Eriksen's actually been good for us this season. People have got short memories, don't they? He's one of our better performers this season. Yeah, he should. Proper gash. Mount can press, Eriksen can't. That's true. Give Garnacho about 10 to 15 minutes more, Pig. Yeah, fair enough. Bruno playing because I can't remember hearing it in this game. Yeah, he is playing. He is playing. And as I said, he sort of looks out of sorts. He doesn't really look comfortable at the moment. He's not really had a lot of the ball. Yeah, he's not getting on the ball a lot. He is playing, though. We're definitely not Gav's highlights. We're definitely not. Yeah, no. Absolutely not. I'm going to have a reshuffle of my mods, I think. Just being honest. We've got a couple of Chelsea wankers who think it's all right to come in here on a Man United channel and fucking say bad shit about us. No, it's not. Reshuffle of mods incoming. That's right. Oh, yeah. Sack the mods, mate. We don't need mods talking shite in here, mate. No. I know it's a bad idea making non-Man United mods at some point. Definitely going to sack them off, guys. There you go. You've lost your manners, non-Man United mods. It has to happen. I'm sorry, but you know you've been told not to write fucking negative shit about United in there, and you still do. So there you go. You're done. You're all done. Piggy, you're making a big deal of Evans as left centre back. Surely Dalot is dropping into left back. Then it's a bog standard back four when defending right. No. So. Like, it can be a back five at times if Dalot and Ahmad Diallo are dropping back. Of course, we've seen it in this game alone, off the ball, us looking like a back five. That's what I'm seeing, right? But then, what I'm talking about here is, say we've got on the left side, say you've got Dalot bombing forward down the left, yeah? And then he goes down the left, he's attacking, he's an attacking wing back, he's bombing forward. I don't know, we lose possession, whatever. They turn it over, they come in down the right, they see the space, they got the space down the right, they're coming in behind. What I'm saying is then Johnny Evans is up against their right winger, essentially exposed, and he's not got the most pace. That's what I'm saying. So at times when the left wing back is advanced, we've got a left centre back who doesn't have the pace necessarily to cover that position. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so yes, in theory, they should be able to drop back and do all that, but I'm just saying he's not the best personnel in that sense to be able to deal with a tricky, fast winger on the opposition team. You know, when we've got exposed with a wing-back leaving us open, for instance. Matt Kendall, thank you very much there. Very much indeed there, Matt Kendall. What subs do you want to see come in? Well, I would like to see most definitely Højlund come on the pitch today for some sort of a goal threat. So I don't think that it's really coming at the moment from the likes of Garnacho or, you know, Bruno or Rashford doesn't really look like it at the moment. And then obviously Ugarte would be nice at some point. Eriksen's probably going to get subbed off soon. He's an old man end of the day. And then obviously I would also like to see maybe Mason Mount, actually. Maybe Mason Mount coming in and playing sort of in where Bruno's at the moment. Because Bruno's been shit, hasn't he? Bruno's been proper poor in this system so far. Maybe Mason Mount would look a bit better. And that's me saying something, because I don't rate Mason Mount. I'm just saying Amarim's bigged him up. It's the sort of game that just perhaps if he gave a nod to Mason, he's going to be trying his guts out, isn't he? And it might just get something for us. Thank you for that, Matt Kendall. Appreciate you, beast. Yeah, that's it. Well, they're in the Champions League chilling. Euro, delete Martinez back three is the gravy. There you go. Exactly. Oh, spot on. That's it. That's what it's going to be long term going forward. And of course, the midfield pairing, it's not going to be Casemiro and Eriksen going forward. It will be Ugarte and Menu long term. So yeah, this isn't even United under Amarin yet. We're not seeing United yet. This is just a glorified looking whatever friendly experimentation. It's not friendly, but you know what I mean. Glorified experimentation game. Okay, second half's about to kick off, guys. We'll get the timer up top right when we do. Sync up with us if you can and watch the game with us, you absolute legend. The second half is underway. Come on then, United. Let's show a little bit of bite here. We need those effort levels pure through the roof from these players. The system, that's going to come later. But the effort, that can come now, can't it? The intensity, the aggression, the effort, all of that can come right now. So yes, no excuses. Let's get that intensity up and win this game. Any changes? I don't think we've made any changes at halftime. Let's have a look. No, it doesn't look like it at the minute. Keep us posted, though, if we have. Casemiro. I'm actually watching on Sky Sports Premier League now. Now you mentioned that, Baker. Just realised, not the main event channel, but it's all good. Okay, so Bruno Fernandes has a good ball in behind. Oh, Garnacho can't quite get that in the back of the net, but it was a nice attempt. It was a nice ball in behind by Bruno. Alejandro Garnacho, first time shot, quite a wide angle, but he has worked it towards the goal and the keeper's had to make the stop. Lovely ball in behind by Bruno. Garnacho, sort of a cross-come shot into the edge of the 6-yard box, but the keeper's come out and claimed it, pushed it away, and then it's cleared away by Ipswich. Yeah, we're playing a 3-4-2-1 at the moment, Gavs. 3-4-2-1 at the minute. Thank you very much, the Mooch Baby. 16 reposts, that is awesome. Thank you everyone for reposting us. We'll shout you all out in about 15 minutes time. Nice one, there's the link at the top of the chat. Give us a repost. Yeah, exactly, midfield is light. That's what's happening in the first half, mate. We got overrun there. There was a lot of space in the midfield for them. Ugarte now, Ahmad Diallo on the right. Sorry, not Ugarte. Mazraoui, not Ugarte. Mazraoui. Now over to Diallo. Ahmad. I'm actually watching it on Sky Sports Premier League, mate. Hey, no worries there, Paul. Yes, I don't blame you, mate. I don't blame you. Yes, I am doing FIFA tonight on the gaming channel. Give us a subscribe at Flying Pig Gaming, guys. Can one of the mods put a link into my gaming channel, please? We're only about 4 subscribers away from 6K. I need 4 of you to subscribe to my gaming channel as well to help us get to 6,000. That'd be awesome. Flying Pig Gaming is the name of the channel. Definitely El Grandes. Well, there certainly is. Hello, Barry Onions. Come on then, the lads. Ipswich, looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Good possession game. Long ball over the top for Ipswich. Mazraoui cuts it out. Mazraoui, though, what a player. What a versatile player Mazraoui is, essentially, you know, because he's playing like right side centre-back at the moment. Do you know what I mean? He's all over the gaff, this guy, for us in general. It's like playing right side centre-back at the moment. You got, obviously, Ahmad playing the right wing-back, sort of roll bombing forward. You got Diallo on the other side. Delict in the middle. Evans left side centre-back. And Mazraoui's playing the right side centre-back. He's so versatile. He can just play basically anywhere, can't he? Mazraoui is a baller, yeah. There it is. Tommy Boyle, thank you so much, mate. And there it is as well, Gav's highlights. Thank you, mods. Very much indeed there for putting the link to the gaming channel in there. Click that link, subscribe to Flying Pig Gaming. We're nearly at 6K over there. Very close. Very close. Here he is, Ahmad Diallo. Down the right, Garnacho in space. On the right side this time, Garnacho cuts back inside. Pops it off to Christian Eriksen. There's not very much movement up the top there at all. You know, it looks like there's so many blue shirts compared to our red ones at the back. It's going to be difficult to break these guys down, you know. They're very organised under McKenna, these guys. Yes, mad skills there from Mass Skills. He did have some sort of heart surgery as well. Bargain, I agree. I think Mazraoui's been class. Yeah, he did have some sort of heart surgery and then he's back up playing the next fucking week. I hope so, UK Strange. Yeah, good luck to him. I really hope he gets a job in English football so we can continue to mock him on a face-to-face basis. You know what I mean? That's what I hope. Because it would be gash if Erik ten Hag just went back to Ajax and then was successful with them again and, you know, just in a comfort zone. You don't want to be in a comfort zone. He needs to challenge this guy. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Tommy. He's put a link to the darts channel in there as well. That's my 3rd channel, Flying Pig Darts. Good day from down under there, Ron.
Get in there, my son.
Not too bad, Lloyd Godwin, mate. You know, just hoping for an upturn here this second half, man.
Get in there, my son.
Much love to you. All the best. Send you well wishes there, you absolute hero, Lloyd Godwin. Andre Bodal, thanks for subscribing. Ads Commissions, thanks for subscribing. Legends. New subscribers alert. Cheers. Rashi's a lazy bastard. I love playing striker. Loads of time to think about his watches and tattoos. Not wrong, the mustard. Maybe actually that is a good position for him because the whole nature of a striker, particularly a pacey striker, you know, is to essentially wait for your moment to pounce, isn't it, really? Obviously, you're keeping up with play, you know, you're staying on the last man, whatever your role may be. But ultimately, it's a lot of less, you know, a lot less work rate, I suppose, sometimes. So maybe it would suit that lazy bastard, mate. Cheers, Lloyd. Legend. 5 losses in a row. I mean, that's crazy. Even under the Ten Hag era, I don't think we did that, did we? And Sir Alex Ferguson never lost 4 in a row, never mind 5. That's what I'm just absolutely loving about this. It's the first time Pep Guardiola has lost 5 in a row in his managerial career at any club. Get in! Fucking love it. Pure justice for those shithouse cheating bastards. It really is. Love it. Absolutely love the justice that's taken place. Oh dear. That's a good ball. Ipswich down the right. Chance for Ipswich. Chance for Ipswich into the box. Oh my God, it's a great save again by Andre Onana. Another shot from distance goes wide. What a stop by Andre Onana. This is bad, guys. We are getting overrun and they are having lots of good chances and Andre's having to be called in to make some great stops. He's made probably 3 fantastic saves already today. And that's another one right there. Ipswich cut us open down the right. It's pretty piss poor. It's kind of piss poor defending, you know. I think Mazraoui and these guys, they've just kind of gone to sleep there a little bit. Organisationally, though, when you actually look, we're actually looking quite organised, but it's just not quick enough to react from the players there. Their strikers in behind quicker than Mazraoui can react. But if you actually look at the back line and how they were set up in that moment when Ipswich got wide right, not that bad, mate. Not that bad. But yes, the ball did come in and their striker's done our defender with his movement. Yes, they are. They really are. Exactly. Who else is passing his exam? Okay, Wobbly Banana. Well, I would say so far, mate. Nobody's looking too good at the moment. I think Ahmad Diallo's looked good so far. I think, yes, Onana's looked good so far. Defensively, you can't really have any issues with the likes of Delict, Mazraoui, these guys. But, yeah, other than that, nobody's really shining too much, mate. I'm not liking this, guys. Ipswich all over us. Another shot on goal, is it? No block this time. Cassie gets a leg in. Bruno Fernandes, nice little harrying by him, and he gets us away with a lovely pass on the pitch towards Garnacho. We've got Rashford in support. Garnacho. Oh, fucking hell. Alejandro Garnacho just tackled there. It's a great tackle in the box. It's a corner for Man United, but a lovely break. Bruno, just great vision from him, round the corner, gets us going through the middle. Garnacho away. Garnacho just needed to play that ball a little bit earlier into Rashford. He's not played it early enough. He's tried to play it outside the boot, but just a little bit too late. Allows the defender to get back and get the leg in.
Get in there, my son.
Yeah, he needed to play that ball a bit earlier. Pamela Graham, thank you for subscribing, Pamela. Hey, ads, commissions, don't say shit like that in the live chat, mate. No, definitely not. Look, you've been around here a long time, so we're going to give you the benefit of the doubt. You have been warned. Don't say anything like that ever again. I don't know why people say that about Andre Onana. It's like, if you don't realise that you're being racist by saying that, you're a fucking dick. Simple as that. So, yeah, going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Don't say anything like that again, mate, otherwise you'll be hidden. Okay? Nice one. But, yeah, because you're a long-time viewer. That's the only reason. If you were just some randomer, you'd have got sacked off for that, mate. Anyway, let's carry on. Yeah, I agree. Him and Mazraoui probably, yeah. Onana's been pretty good so far. Oh, fair enough. I mean, I guess there could be an element of autocorrect to it, I suppose. Yeah. Woke, what the fuck's Ken on about? Pig went woke. Oh, what, you mean not being a racist bastard is woke? Are you crazy, Ken? It's got nothing to do with wokeness, has it? Not putting up with racism in the chat, mate. No. Yes, I agree. 100%. Absolutely so far. Andre Onana, absolutely man of the match so far. Yes. Big time. 35 minutes, though. Just need to hunt for this winner. Just believe, guys. Luke Shaw's on, by the way. I've only just seen that. Luke Shaw. So who's Luke Shaw come on for? Johnny Evans, was it? Or has he come on for Dallow? Sorry, who did Luke Shaw come on for, guys? Let us know. Shaw's on. Yes, Shaw is on. Who's come off? On for Evans. So is Shaw now playing left side centre back? That's what I was saying earlier on. It kind of makes a bit of sense. He can play there if he's playing the left side centre back here. He can do that role. Kind of tailor-made for it, really. Hannah Walker, thank you very much there, Hannah Walker. Get in. This Man United will win, and do you think Mason Mount will come into the team off the bench? I expect so. I do expect that we'll get the dub, and I also expect Mason Mount to come on just because of what Amarim said about him earlier, and he's on the bench. So yes, I do expect yes to both. I'm still trying to remain positive that we're going to win this game, yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that, but he certainly had a good season. He seems to be doing much better these days than he was previously last season, absolutely. Hey, Sully, how you doing today, Sully Griffin? Oh, shit, Ugarte came on as well. Dude, I've missed this. How did I miss this? Ugarte's come on for Ericsson, I assume. No, Ericsson's still on the pitch. So who came off? Casemiro came off, did he? Casemiro. Okay, thank you, Andrew. Nice one. It was Cassie. Gordon Kwong says, Piggy, it's not too late to become a Scouse supporter. I am a Scouse supporter, Gordon Kwong. Every time those Liverpool Red Scum play Everton, I'm always supporting the Blue Scousers. You know what I mean, Gordon? Always support those toffee melts whenever they come up against those Liverpool twats. You know what I'm saying? Oh, goodness. Thought we lost you there. Oh, no, definitely not. Yes, exactly. Need a moment of magic from Garnacho or someone. What's going on with the weather today, by the way, folks? 2 days ago, it was 0 degrees freezing. I'm looking at my, it's 17 degrees here right now. Like, what the hell's that all about? It's actually warm. 17 degrees. That's crazy. How's it gone from 1 degree to 17 degrees in like the space of 48 hours? That's mental.
Get in there, my son.
Keeper's defo man of the match so far for us. I mean, it doesn't tell you too much, in my opinion. He's just had to make a few good saves. But no, they've had the better chances in this game. No doubt, Barbara. They 100% have. Ahmad Diallo's touch map being shown on the screen. Yeah, he's done a good job getting back defending there by the looks of it. He's had a lot of touches in our own half on the right. Thank you, Sean, for subscribing to the channel as well. Nice. We're only 20 subscribers away, guys. Keep subscribing. Thank you all the new people watching and subscribing there. Give it time, lad. Give it time. It's going to take weeks, months, not just hours or days. It's going to take a long time to get this United side back to a United side. Yes, crazy weather, high pressure from the west next week, 15 plus every day. Beautiful. Am I in menopause? Maybe. Because of Storm Bert. Yeah, that's it. Storm Bertie. Just doing his job. Exactly. We even support the Red Scousers when they come up against City. Well, that's a bit of a push, but... Oh, really? The mustard. So you snowed in then? Yeah, it's great time. I'm heating off. Yeah, same, mate. It's beautiful, isn't it? Very good in November, mate. End of November to be this warm. United need to hotten up a bit here, though, because this is some cold, stagnant gash at the minute. We've got 30 minutes to hot this up a bit. Stephen, I mean, you know, Stephen. I mean, I'm not even going to issue that with a response, Stephen. maybe cake it out if we don't get the win against Ipswich Town, boss. I mean, you know, trying to remain calm. We've still got half an hour. It's early doors. But there is no circumstance where it's okay to draw with Ipswich Town when you're Man United. I'm just going to put that out there. There's no circumstance when that's okay. You know, there isn't. I mean, McKenna's obviously a good coach, you know, he's got them up to the Premier League, they're doing decent, you know, in regards to style and keeping on the ball and stuff like that. But fundamentally, you know, they're a team that is in the relegation zone and is going to be in a relegation battle and is probably going to get relegated. So if you don't think we should be beating them, even with one game in charge for Amorim with the players we've got, not knowing a system, etc., then there's, you know, we've got to be beating them. We have to beat them. You have to get the job done. Rude left the club. Well, when Rude was in for a few games, he managed to oversee some nice results. Yeah, it is indeed. It is. Count Yorga, thanks for that super sticker of a suitcase, mate. Thank you for that. Don't know what significance that has, but thank you very much for that one, Count Yorga. Top man. Yeah, Berber's in the US, Chris, mate. He's in that place called Hull, Alabama. He's in Hull, Alabama, mate. That's where he is. Oh. 600 likes we just smashed. Thank you, everyone. That was the target for the stream today, so we smashed it. Break out the red panties. It's red panty night. The live chat's got us 600 likes, baby. 3 people died getting 600 likes on this stream, you know. I don't think I should use that quote anymore, actually, seeing as he's a rapist. Fucking hell. Allegedly. Well, not allegedly, actually. Well, I don't know, not criminally, but civilly. Right? We're not going to get into that. Anyway, let's get some red panties in the live chat there, guys. Thank you, TJ Booker, for smashing a like on it there. Nice one. Give it 30 years and he can fight Jake Paul. Thank you, everyone, for hitting the like button, though. No, but it was a civil case, wasn't it? Anyway, I'm not getting into that. I'm not getting into that right now. Purpose in Hull, Alabama, yeah. I'm not getting into that now. But, you know, he's obviously a scumbag, whether he did that or not. You know, because of just the fact that he had a missus and kids and stuff, and he's out there doing all that with all sorts of... He's obviously a bit of a scumbag. But I'm not going to even get into all of that case, to be honest. It's just... I don't know. You know, fuck it. I haven't, you know, Tommy. Does he play the maraca? That's unacceptable. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know too much about it. I haven't even read that much about it. It's just... does seem like he's a tool bag these days anyway. That's all I know. Oh, this has got 1-1 written all over it, folks. Sadly, we're not looking too potent right now. Just time's petering away from us. Twanzabia's home. Portman Road. Yes, CHD. That's the attitude, mate. Come on, CHD. Come on, CHD. Let's believe. Can we get a hashtag I believe in there? Members, get your I believe emojis in there. Let's go raw. Let's believe. Keep the faith. Exactly. Keep the faith, the mooch, baby. We're going to win. Yeah, good shout, Cedric. You're not wrong there. Okay, Smodic's substituted off now. Couple of changes here for Ipswich Town. Lemonhead, we should do the hacker pre-game, then we should win. Comedy, ho, ho! Xerxes coming on, guys. Amorim's just giving him some tactical advice here. Telling him what to do, where to go. Look, he's, you know, I do like this about Amorim. He seems to really want to try and coach. And Hoyland's coming on as well. Yes, lad. Positive changes. So I've got a feeling, obviously, I doubt we're going to see 2 strikers here. Though we could. But what we were expecting to see would probably be Hoyland playing up top instead of where Rashford's at. And then, you know, Xerxes coming in playing behind. That's what you would expect. Because he's better in the link-up and holding up and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. But yes, Rashford needs to go off. Personally think that Garnacho is out a bit of a gash one as well. So I would say, if you're going to take anyone off right now, it's probably those two for Hoyland and Xerxes. Yes, here he is, Højlund. By the way, I forgot to say, how shit was that international break? How gash was that? I'm so glad the international break's over, guys, and we're back to regular football. I was doing my head in there with a couple of weeks, no United or no proper football on the go. It was disgusting. It felt like a month for some reason to me, that. I know it was only 2 weeks, but it literally felt like a month, that one. Yes, we did, Michelle. What a memorable day that was. I'll never forget that one. I literally remember after that game writing on a piece of paper and putting it on my wall, like making a little poster that said Man United 9. Ipswich 0 and putting it on my wall for some reason, like some little melt kid that I was. Yes, you hate the internationals. We didn't need the internationals. Yeah. You enjoyed the optimism during the break. Fair one. Go on then, Rashford. Oh, you are something else, Rashford. O'Shea makes an easy challenge. It is a corner for United, though. 3 international breaks. Yeah, just too many. We don't need them, do we? Nations League, hot garbage. Shaw has been on the free pen toss. Okay, 2 substitutions here from Man United. We've got Eriksson. No, sorry. We've got Xerxes and Højlund coming on the pitch here. Who's coming off? It is going to be Marcus Rashford is coming off. Absolutely. And also Christian Eriksen is coming off. So interesting. Xerxes coming on instead of Eriksen and Rashford off, replaced by Højlund. That's quite interesting. So what's going to happen there then? So is Bruno going to drop a bit deeper and maybe we'll have Garnacho and Xerxes in behind Højlund essentially? I don't know. Let's see what's going on here. Good subs. Yes. Positive stuff. Absolutely. Corner for United, ball into the danger zone, keeper spilt it! Oh, it's out though. Diallo, now here's Ugarte. Classic Gashford, it was a classic Gashford performance that, wasn't it? He even looks like he can't be asked to walk off the pitch, mate. That's the problem with that guy. He has got a bit of a gash attitude and he doesn't look to be trying as hard as he could. I know, Rashford is a number 9 done with. Yeah, no focal point out there, really. Good shout, Vincent Bullock. Yeah, fair play. Fair enough, Stefan. Not the most enthralling game, I'll give you that. Yes, it's cold here, not like Florida. Oh, fair enough, Christian. Well, goodness me. Tell you what, it's a lot warmer than it was a couple of days ago. Go on then, Højlund, Rasmus. He's just come on the pitch. Rasmus inside the box. Rasmus! Oh, fucking hell. He just got caught in 2 minds to shoot or pass. He tried the pass in the end and he's not got hold of it correctly. But United still have the ball. Now it's Garnacho. Luke Shaw now. Yes, pretty much. Hey, nice one, adds commissions. Thank you, lad. Hopefully that's the case. He's a spoiled brat, Rashford. He really fucking is. Absolute melt. Fair enough, Cake Cadet, yeah. Fair enough. The sort of guy to be player this season when he's trying to get a new big contract. And as soon as that contract is signed and he's got the deal, he literally seemed to just go to shit almost overnight. Yeah, that's the problem with him. Let's have a look at some of these stats in this game so far. So from 70 minutes into the game so far, the stats at the moment are 57% possession to United. We've had 7 shots, 4 on target. They've had 9 shots, 5 on target. Total touches in the box. They've had 9 in our box. We've had 8 in theirs. It's a very even game in terms of the stats, just saying that. But if anything, I say that they've had the better of the chances. You know, Onana's had to make some great saves. Let's go, Camillo. Welcome in, Camillo. Coach is ready coming to a good team. It's why they get the job. So true, Fleshen. Yeah, so true. Dude, nobody can blame Amorim. Anybody blaming Amorim for any sort of performance or result here is just foolish. You've got to obviously, you know, give them time. Boring, but Huddersfield Town won yesterday. Fair enough, Sing Games. Yeah, fair enough. Maybe it's time that he gets sacked off, Sing Games. What you saying? Smash a 1 in the chat if you'd sell him to PSG, guys. Marky Gashford, I mean. Oh, shit, Ipswich with a chance. Big shot from distance there by Delap. who's tried to bing one from about 30 yards, but it's well wide of the right stick in the end. Yeah, it's the players, not Amorim. It's definitely not Amorim. He's just come in. Don't ever question my love for the club. Rashford, who sulks off the pitch again. Exactly. Big sulk there. Big sulk off the pitch, wasn't it? Again. Oh, no. I stained my nice white top with Fanta. Gosh. Kate Cadet, what is your problem, mate? You're a moderator on my channel, Kate Cadet, and you can't say stuff like that, mate. Okay? If you're not on your account, you can say whatever you want. I don't care if you say. But as a representative of the bakery, you can't speak like that, mate. You know what I mean? Come on, lad. What are you doing? Now, they're all right. Ipswich not that bad. We're making them look better. Well, the thing is with Ipswich, right? So this is it. If you're a half decent, organised team, then you've got a chance against us right now because we're a disorganised non-team. Even though we've got great players in the team, there's some really fantastic parts within the machine. The machine doesn't function well. Not yet. Whereas, so you've got a team like Ipswich who have a good team spirit, who have organisation, who have a good manager who's got them organised and coaching them well. And so, therefore, when the two come together, it's like, well, there's no guarantee winner for anyone, is there? Like, they could beat us here. They actually could easily beat us here. If they pinch one here, it's feasible. You know, the way they've been playing in this game is feasible. And we could also do the same. But yeah, mate, that's it, really. They're a good coached team. They're organised. And that's going to make it difficult for us to play against right now because we're not those things. If we were those things, if we did have a good team spirit, if we were hard working, if we did have good organisation, good tactics, etc., then our quality of our players would surely take us through and see us through the fixture. But because we're lacking in that intensity, quality, and the new coach has only just come in, you're relying kind of a lot on just the player's bottle and character right now. And I don't know if they've got enough of that. Garnacho! Oh, nice wing play. The ball towards the back stick is just a little bit too much on it. Ahmad couldn't get there. Oh, nice, Hannah Walker. Have a lovely time, Hannah. That's awesome. Shout out to your friend. Have a nice time. No, I didn't. Exactly, Chris. Exactly, Chris. It's not going to come overnight, mate. They're going to have to get used to a system, get used to a style. What do you mean there, Interstellar? Clutching at straws again, you lot? What do you mean, Nad? What are you saying? In regards to what? Problem DJ Superfly guy is that they've tried to do that. So, like, they... Do you know how many players we brought in under Eric Ten Hag and how much money we spent? It's insane. Look, here's Xerxes, won the ball back! Oh! Keeper's come out and swept up well to deny him. But we have actually signed a whole new team of players just in the last 2 seasons. Problem is, we were backing Eric Ten Hag, who's no longer here. What's going on? Oh, linesman's taken one on the arm there. He's just adjusting his microphone pack or something, I don't know. Thugger 007, that's the second weirdest comment in the live chat today. Take my strong hand, child. What the fuck? Oh, is there? Fiver? Oh, fuck that. The devil that sits on the heart of the badge, no more change the badge, change your fortune. Nah. Now, the devil's iconic, mate. We are the Red Devils end of the day. Yes, 15 minutes plus injury time. That's all there is. Hellboy, big up Hellboy. Mark Jagosley, how you doing? The Dutch League won the lottery when 20 Hag went to United. Pretty much, yes, they did. They won the Euro Millions, didn't they? All that money going into the Dutch League, going into Ajax. It's insane. Style of play is good, but the players can't do it. I don't think Bruno is happy. This guy sold Bruno to United already. Did he? Are you sure about that, Sin Games? I don't think he did. So, I thought he'd only had a couple of seasons at Sporting as their coach. I don't think he did sell Bruno to them, did he? I think Bruno was sold by Sporting before Amorim, way before Amorim even got the job, lad. Pretty sure. Xerxes! Oh my god, he wouldn't have scored with 2 bastard goals on top of each other there! Fucking absolute donkey, lad! This is an Erik Ten Hag donkey we've been left with! Oh, man! No, I'm sorry. Oh, Xerxes, he's only just come in. He's young, 23, whatever. Nah, fuck that, mate. He's just a 23-year-old Dutch Marouane Fellaini. I'm telling you. In fact, Marouane Fellaini is more useful and versatile and actually has something to do and offer in the team. I haven't seen jack shit from Xerxes since he's been here, mate. It's an Erik Ten Hag signing with which we never wanted, to be honest. Now, he is sus, though, guys. What a shit shot. How the fuck is a professional player not able to get one closer to goal than that? It's insane. Nah, we spent 40 mil or whatever it was on just like a toilet brush, mate. On a fucking toilet brush, lad. 19 reposts. Let's go and check out the reposters. Thank you, everyone who's hit that link at the top of the chat. Let me go check out the repost. You know, half of Ten Hag signings are shit. So we've been left with them. That's the cold reality. Do you think Amorim wants half of these players that Erik Ten Hag signed? Do you think he wants Anthony Dos Santos taking a place in his team? Fuck no, he doesn't. I don't think so. Anyway, he might say, oh, let's give a chance to these players. But I don't think he does want half of these twats Erik Ten Hag signed. I wouldn't. Right, let's have a look at the reposters. Thank you very much. Aaron Homeyard, Feline Fur, Sanjay Ramatar, The Butcher of Manchester, Kane, Kieran Bristol, John Boy Cat, Burning Hammer, Sin Games, Uncaged Squid, Justin Schultz, Tyler ST, Greg, John James Power, Tap Fuma, Vincent Bullock, The Goat, City 10, and Robotic Maniac. Thank you all so much for reposting us on X there, you legends. That's a lot of reposts today. Thank you for sharing the show and helping us spread the word. You're a bunch of legends. Absolutely awesome. Free kick for United. This is a fantastic opportunity in a great position. Just literally 5 yards out from the edge of the box here. So great chance for someone like Bruno Fernandes if he can get onto this one. Now, maybe I'm being a bit harsh on Xerxes, to be honest. He's not had long at the club. But just from what I've seen, I just think, what have we bought? Oh, Bruno Fernandes' free kick just wide. Just wide. Oh, just wide. Thought it was going in. Did it take a deflection? No, I don't think it did. It was just... Oh, dude. Bruno Fernandes just wide. It was a close call. It was a close one. Thank you, David. Yes, lad, David. Thank you. It says smack the like button, guys. Help Piggy out. Thank you, David. Yes, help us compete with clickbait wankers and corporation prats. Cheers for that. No, I'm not going to blame Amorim at the moment, mate. No, definitely not. And I'm going to give him a long time to turn things around because I know that Rome wasn't built in a day and it's going to take him a significant amount of time to even understand which players he wants to go forward and move forward with and to implement his system. So there's no point blaming coaching staff or Amorim or anything like that. But certain players that we either had at the club already or that Erik Ten Hag signed, just really not convinced by. You know, Xerxes being one of them. Xerxes and Anthony Dos Santos, the main culprits. Definitely. Oh, new manager bounce. Yeah, people coming here with the positivity crap. Get a fucking grip. Caking someone today, isn't he, this miserable bastard? Zayn Miyasi says super chat. Thank you for that super chat there, Zayn. I've missed it. Piggy, you can't beat a tractor. Let's move on from that. West Ham v Arsenal. When's that? Saturday night, is it? Saturday. Oh, okay. Interesting. Chelsea v Aston Villa next Sunday. Couple of big games next weekend. Psychic Matt says, I'm an Ipswich Town fan in the stadium right now. Oh, yes, a likely story, mate. Psychic Matt, give us a wave. Psychic Matt, give us a wave. Reckon, lad. Oh. 10 minutes to go. Delap's coming off for Ipswich. They're making a change. Yeah, same old shite at the moment, Polar. 100% same old shite. What's up, Mike? How you doing? No, can't change attitudes in a couple of days. No, can't change personnel. They're all in at the moment. Reality is we need to sign a few more players. Get rid of a few of the Ten Hag shitters. Get rid of a few of the shitters that were there even before Ten Hag. And then add a few new quality players. Oh, Matthew Mays. Oh, big up Matthew Mays. Yes, lad. Yeah, Bruno sus in this game, lad. Proper shit. How long are you giving Amorim? 1 year, 2 years, 5 years? You've got to give him at least 2 years. Ten Hag got 2 years. You've got to give him at least 2 years to show that what he's capable of. And I'm not saying we need to win the league or be a Champions League winning side or anything in 2 years. That's not going to happen. I want to see progression. And as long as we're in the right direction in 2 years' time, going in the right direction, playing decent football, winning games, attacking, scoring goals, looking better, further up the league table, then we'll be positive. We'll be happy. We just got to keep going in the right direction. We just want slow, incremental improvements. We're not expecting miracles overnight. Amorim not scared to bring in youngsters too. Once he starts dipping into that academy, he'll build a great team. I think there's so much talent in the academy. And I hope you're right, Tommy. I really hope you're right, because I thought that was going to be the case for somebody like Ten Hag as well. I thought he was going to do that. And he didn't really dip in too much to the youth, did he? Sadly. Fuck the Scousers, Nicholas. How'd you like that? Where's Rude? Look, Rude did a great job, but I mean, it's a bit silly to say, oh, Rude would be able to get anything better out of this. I mean, he did do well in the interim few games that he was in charge, but we've just got a crap United team! That's the reality! Too many fucking big fannies in the team! Too many bang average players! Like we were saying, if you go back 10, 15 years, 20 years, how many of these players get into, say, a 2008 team? You know, that one that won the Champions League. Which players get into that 2008 team? Honestly, ask yourself that question honestly. And the answer is probably 0. That's probably the answer. So we have got a bit of a shit team these days for our standards. Yeah. None, yes, exactly, none. Yes, effort levels compared to the Fergie era is terrible. Definitely none. Hello, Frankie. Thank you, Ice Cold Fire. Appreciate you. 0. None. None, yeah, I agree. Was Luke Shaw in that team? Lol. No, he wasn't, mate. How's it going there, Daltino? Yes, mate, have you been? Mazrui does well here. Mazrui does well. Now here we come again down the left with a chance. Xerxes making that running behind. Hoyland's in space. Hoyland's in space. It's a great ball into Hoyland! Oh, just in front of him, and the keeper's come out and swept it up. Gesh! Standard slipped. Yes, that's what it is. Thank you, Arn. I appreciate that, you absolute don. Cheers for that, lad. I know, Nelly. I know. That is crazy, mate. That was a bit crazy. Maybe he'll come good, but he does look like a bit of a giraffe at the moment, like the way he moves, and seems to have the footballing ability of a giraffe also right now, just based on what we've seen early doors from him. But still early doors for him too. It's not like he's had lots of time to prove himself to be truly gash. All I'm saying is so far what we've seen from him since Ten Hag signed him is that he has been pretty bang average. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that he's definitely shit, he's definitely going to be a flop or a failure. No. Hopefully he turns around, hopefully he shows some bottle. But from what I've seen from him so far, he looks pretty gash. That's all I'm saying. You agree, yes. Uninspired. Oh, I don't know, Red Fox. Hard to say, really, Red Fox. Hard to say. Mason Mount is coming on. We thought that would happen. Ruben Amorim bringing Mason Mount on, probably for Bruno Fernandes here, right? Or Garnacho, obviously. Garnacho. Let's see. It is going to be Garnacho, yes. Garnacho coming off here for Mason Mount. Garnacho, sus game from Garnacho again. okay, he's worked hard, but he just hasn't really been effective at all. On comes Mason Mount to get the winner. Come on, believe! Mason Mount for the winner. Luke CX, thanks for the super chat, lad. Eric Tenaga scheduled a press conference for tonight. I won. Look at these players. It wasn't my fault. Oh, and I won 2 trophies. Yeah. Essentially. Mazrui, great defending. Here's Xerxes now. Xerxes down the left. Mason Mount. Oh, Mason Mount. He is fouled, but referee says no foul. Bollocks, mate. Chance for Ipswich. Oh, my God. Ball of the back stick. They've kept it in. Across goal it comes. Ipswich shot on goal. Good save, Andre Onana. Dodgy shit. I thought that was a foul on Mason Mount. He's gone down like a sack of shit. If it's not a foul, then Mason Mount, get your fucking head tested, mate. Because he's just literally gone down when he's supposed to be combating for a ball there in our third, trying to defend. So if he's actually faked a foul, then he's a tit. But I think it was a foul, personally, and the ref just missed it. Zamiassi, what the fuck's your problem, Zamiassi? Piggy, Liverpool have double the points already. Oh, do they, Zamiassi? Nice, yeah, that's cool. Well, guess what? We've got, I was going to say triple the amount of Champions Leagues you've got, but you've got 0. So you can't have 000, can you? That's still 0. But we've got 3 and you've got none, you twat. How'd you like that? Hey, Zamiassi, do you know what, mate? Do you know what I'm doing, Zamiassi? I'm having a reshuffle of mods on this channel, mate. No longer will I tolerate these fucking wanky fucking rival pricks coming in here talking shite about Manchester United when they're moderators on the channel. I mean it. You, Lily Gamer, Gav's Highlights, all these fucking wanky banter pricks. You're all getting sacked off, mate, I swear. I'll do it after this game, mate. You're all gone. You're all gone. Because, you know, you've got to show a little bit of decorum on this channel if you're going to be a fucking moderator, mate. And stop trying to wind up United fans who are watching the channel. Most of United fans. Have some consideration, you pricks. You know what I mean? And Kate Cadet, you're getting your mod taken off as well because you're a bit of a rude prick as well, lad. That's right. Send me messages like this late at night.
Oh, yeah. You can't beat a cream pie at night, can you, Ray? There's nothing like it.
Super chat.
Seabarts has let me mod pid. No way, you're an Arsenal scummer. I'm not making that mistake again. From now on, only Man United fans are going to be mods on this Man United channel. You know, I tried to be nice. I tried to be inclusive. I tried to include some nice people who were seemingly nice who are not United fans. But you know what? Fuck them. They're all fucking trolls end of the day when it suits them. That's right. Say, Miassi, please don't sack me, Piggy. I'll behave. You are on thin fucking ice, my pedigree chum. I'll tell you that. You are. Oh. Exactly, Gungshi. Nobody's safe. Mass mod sackings incoming. You know, but it makes sense though, Gungshi, isn't it? I'm not just sacking off mods for the sake of it. No, I'm sacking off non-United troll bag mods. That's what I'm doing. It makes perfect sense. You can be a mod on my gaming channel. Yeah, you can be a mod on my gaming channel, but you can't be a mod on my Man United channel because you're what we call a negative person in regards to Man United because you're an Arsenal scummer or a Chelsea scummer or one of these other scummers. Anyway, oh, for fuck's sake, mate, this game's almost over. 89 minutes on the clock. Come on, lads. What has happened? We've petered out here big time. Come on, 4 minutes added on, guys. 4 minutes to go. Come on, where's your fucking cojones, lads? Show something to the new boss. Please, give him something. Bruno Fernandes back to Delict. Let's see some intensity. Let's see some attacking further. Here we go. Mazrui. Bruno Fernandes in the deeper position now in midfield. Plays it over to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw gives it away. He wouldn't have given it away if it was a fucking free Bentos pie, though, would he, the twat? Sort yourselves out! Making gash fundamental errors. These players are shite. Luke Shaw. Three minutes to go. Back to Andre Onana it goes. Nice, Andre gets the long ball up the pitch, trying to make something happen, trying to ask the question, trying to push his team forward. It's nowhere near Hoyland, though. Mate, thank you, Cbart23. I appreciate it, I do, you know. Now, look, there's loads of sound people from other clubs. I'm just saying, like, if you want to banter United in here, you can't be a mod. That's fine. We get loads of banter in here from other teams, but I don't want my mods bantering us, mate. You can piss off with that. Cheers for that, C-Bart. My one, not yours, is making Scousers mods should be illegal. It is illegal. I've never made a Scouser a mod, and I never would. I've always had two rules on this channel. Never make a Scouser a mod, never make a City Scummer a mod. And obviously a Leeds fan goes without saying as well. Those three will never be mods, and there is no mods. There are no Liverpool mods. There are no City mods. I thought, oh, I'll give it to one of these, you know, Chelsea Scummers or one of these Arsenal Scummers because they're nice and they stick around the channel and all that, support the channel and all that. But ultimately it was a mistake. That was a mistake too. Amad Diallo! Good run by him. Thought he was going to recreate Saka's goal there from yesterday, but it was blocked. Oliver says, make everyone who's a United fan a mod. What about a Tottenham mod? Have we got any Tottenham mods? I don't think so. Maybe. Nah. Too much bottle jobs, aren't they? I wouldn't have a mod as a Tottenham mod as a mod anyway, because they probably just bottle it all the time, mate. Let's be honest. They'd be like, oh, should I time that person out? Oh, that person's being racist. I'm going to hide them, actually. Oh, my finger slipped and I've actually hidden the fucking streamer, Flying Pig United. Do you know what I mean? That's probably what will happen with a Spurs fan, because they're a bunch of fucking bottle jobs, mate. So I'd never appoint a Spurs mod, no. Robbie the Pick, thank you very much for a £2 super chat there. He says 12th in the league and no incentive to win. No incentive to win? No incentive to win? No incentive to win! Come on! There should be a million incentives for win for these fucking millionaire prima donna twats. There should be a million incentives. And also, aside from that, we've got the new manager in. We're trying to save our season. If we won today, we'd get literally 5 points behind City, 4 points behind Chelsea and Arsenal. Could have kickstarted our season. So there's definitely big incentive to win here. Big incentive. Steady on, Sing Games. Hey, Matty Rushmeister, what's going on, lad? LUHG, spot on. Spot the fuck on. It's going to be full time, isn't it? Oh, for fuck's sake! There it is, guys. It's the full-time whistle. It's an absolute gash result. It's a fucking shit result, guys. I'm sorry, yes, okay, no. There's no blame whatsoever on Amorim. Anybody blaming Amorim or saying anything about that, you're an absolute tit. He's had 2 training sessions, he's just come in to us. Marcus Rashford, what the fuck are you smiling at? So fucking happy about, you tit? Gashford, you really pissed me off, mate. You should be running in down the tunnel with a fucking grimace on your face, disgusted. And the fact you've just gone to Portman Road and only picked up a point, you mug. What the fuck are you doing putting in a lazy gash-tastic bullshit-ass performance and then going to see your all-football friend and having a big hug and a smile? Sort your fucking self out, Gashford. Why's Gashford got a big beaming smile on his face when we just got a Portman Road and dropped 2 points? This is what's wrong with this team. This is what's wrong. These sets of fucking wanky, overpaid, bloody compensated twats, mates. That's it, really. You know, that's the reason why we're not able to go and win games like this. Ipswich Town are a good organised team, with a good coach, McKenna, who's got them playing good organised, good stuff, you know, fair play. They're decent on the ball, they come up, they've got promoted, all that stuff. But they're relegation fodder. They're in the relegation zone. They probably will get relegated this season, and if not, they'll just survive. That's the sort of team we've come up against today, right? And I'm sorry, but United, with our talents on the pitch, with no manager, should be able to put in a better performance to do better than that. The players have shat at me. Some of those players out there, oh, Marky Gashford, oh, can't be bothered to fucking break a sweat, can you? Oh, that's a little sulk when he gets substituted off for not fucking trying. You know? It pisses me off, guys. This is the reason why United have shat it so many times over the years. Post-Fergie, Fergie was super special in terms of his standards because he wanted to get the best out of this team, and he did, and he didn't take no shit from nobody, guys. That is why Fergie was the daddy of setting standards at this football club. Since then, we've just seen a periodic descent into Gashville in regards to the standards at this football club and the players and their attitudes. Not all of them, you know, some of them are working hard, some of them are trying hard, of course. But are they trying hard enough? Are they really fighting hard enough for the shirt? I disagree. I don't think they are. I think some of these are just happy to collect the paycheck and then just happy to fuck off home to their fucking wag and their sports car, their mansion. That's what it seems like to me. Because surely there would be more intensity from some of these boys out there if that was the case. Look, take nothing from this system. Take nothing from the way that Amorim set them up. You know, okay, it's a little bit of a crazy setup initially. There were some good positive signs initially. It just all went to shite as the game went on. Now, players like, you know, Garnacho, Bruno, they definitely looked like they were struggling. It's not for lack of trying with those guys. They definitely look like they were struggling, absolutely. But players like Rashford looking absolutely sus. I mean, in the midfield, Christian Eriksen and Casemiro really didn't do enough. They didn't control enough. There was certainly big sways in that first half. We were getting overrun in the midfield. It's just really not a good enough display from the players in terms of intensity or attitude and positivity. There's no reason, you know, you look over the last few games under Ruud van Nistelrooy, we've seen a better upturn in mentality and efforts and stuff, but for some reason, I don't know why. Today, I didn't really see that to the same levels. It seemed like there was a lot of sauntering around out there. A lot of lackadaisical melts playing football today. And that's just plain wrong when we're trying to desperately get our season back on track with a game against fucking Ipswich Town, which is eminently winnable with our new coach who's just come in. You should be absolutely, you should be leaving a fucking lung out there on the pitch at the end of the game. There should literally be a pulsating lung on the fucking floor from your player, you know, end of the day from this game. But I didn't see that today, guys. So it's a mentality gash issue. Amorim's got to address this, obviously, over time. It's not going to happen overnight. He's going to have to address this over time. He's got to decide who's a complete fucking melt stick in this team and get rid and have faith in other players. You know, I think he's learned a little bit from this setup today that Rashford at striker is probably not the best thing to do. And you can't blame him for putting that out there. I mean, Rashford scored in the first 2 fucking minutes in that position. But I think we saw the intensity from Rashford there, leading the line's just not there. And he's just not a quality player in a striker role or any other position for that fact. So hopefully Ruben's learned a little something about his team. We'll probably see Ugarte and Mainu in the midfield going forward long term anyway. Of course we will, because Eriksen and Casemiro are fucking geriatrics, mate. Those guys are getting on a bit. They're still good, of course, they're experienced, they've had the better seasons out the midfielders this season, understand why they were selected. But this United side, this particular first game, it's not really going to be reminiscent of what we see in a couple of months' time. There will be changes made now. There's going to have to be changes made now, because these standards are piss poor and not acceptable for us. And, you know, okay, people expecting a miracle overnight and us to magically change style and be this fucking swashbuckling team. It was never going to happen, obviously. It's going to take a new manager a lot of time to be able to actually address these issues and to decide, hey, this guy's an absolute fucking tit and he's not good enough and we're going to have to sack him off and put him on the bench. It's going to take him a little bit of time to work these things out. There may be some players in the squad that are not even really, you know, in the fore at the moment who might come to the fore. People like Mason Mount, for instance. Mason Mount, if he's hungry and he wants it, he could potentially get chances in an Amorim team and maybe he could flourish. I don't rate him, but it could happen. Like, the next couple of months are all about separating the wheat from the chaff, aren't they? Or separating the good from the gash. We need to try and get, you know, the team established, the starting 11 established, and then obviously beyond that you want to have quality and depth competition for places and things like that. But certainly this team lineup that you've seen today is not going to be reminiscent of what we've seen a couple of months at all under Amorim, and neither will the style of football at all, surely. It's going to take time. But like today he's playing Johnny Evans at left centre back. I mean, that's not going to happen, is it, going forward long term? No. We're going to have Euro, Luke Shaw maybe, playing in that position. There's Casemiro and Ericsson in the middle. That's not going to be happening long term going forward much either, if we're being honest. So there's definitely some big changes to come, and we were just hoping that in the meantime, in the interim, while that we actually take time to make those changes, that we were going to see some fucking intensity from our players to really try and do the best for the new coach and to save our season. So, this was a fantastic chance for United to get our season back underway, really. I've said that the season is dead, and up until this point, it basically has been. And now with City, the way that they've been losing and melting 5 games in a row, losses for those melts, and the fact that we would have only been 5 points behind them if we won today, and Chelsea and Arsenal only 4 ahead if we won today, that really could have given us that vital boost that we absolutely needed. But as it is, right now, no, we fucking shat it at Portman Road. Goodness me. Long gone are the days of winning 9-0 against these melts. This is a relegation fodder team, and our lads are just not up to it. The players, guys, the players are fucking gash. The players is what's this problem here. Yes, okay, systematic is going to take time for us to actually take effect and change. But you can't tell me that this set of players should be going to Portman Road and drawing a game of football at any time under any manager. We're Man United. We spent hundreds of millions on this team, and Ipswich are a fucking relegation championship side end of the day. So there is no excuses. It's proper shite, and it's certainly not the manager's fault. Anybody that's saying that, like Mike putting a fucking shit comment in here, lad. Who the fuck are you, Mike, lad, and why would you even say something so stupid? Amorim's had 2 bastard training sessions to do anything, lad, with this team. Obviously, it's not going to be Ruben Amorim's responsibility, to right now, is it, with 1 game? Goodness me, give the guy a chance to do some work, lad. Everybody's in the firing line. Everybody's warranted for critiques at some point. Of course they are, mate. You've got to do your job. We're all tuning in as passionate fans of this team. We want to see them do well. But you can't expect someone to come in after a couple of training sessions of 1 fucking game and make them a majestic team again. It's not going to happen. It is going to be an incremental building time for Man United, which it has been over the last 10 fucking years. But that's what happens when you spend shit loads of money on shit players and back managers probably when you shouldn't, i.e. Dutch coach Erik ten Hag. Oh, I'm so annoyed though, guys. I'm so frustrated. We needed to win today. We needed to step up. That's like teams like Liverpool and Tottenham and these gashbags getting further away from us now. We needed to win today and get the 3 points. The players have let us down. The players have let the manager down as well, I'll tell you that much. And it's not a good result. Anybody saying, oh, it's not a bad result, is it? Oh, away from home, first game, what you expected? No, I know it is a bad result because Ipswich are gash. That's why. Positives from the game. There were some positives from the game. I thought Ahmad Diallo looked very good on the right side, playing that right wing back role well, getting up and down the pitch, defending and also creatively. He was a great positive spark for us in that game. There were positives to the game, of course there was, but most of it, I'm sorry, it was just more of the same old shite from the players not having the bottle to really do the business. Thank you, Bargev, with the super chat. He says, trust the process. Oh, well, that's it. We do have to trust the process. Amorim has lots to do, but we already knew this. Yes, you hate these players. No manager can save us. I'm going to get into the chat now, guys. Thank you, everyone, for getting your say in here. Thanks for listening to me ramble on. We're 1 subscriber away from 85,700 subscribers. Get yourself subscribed to the channel if new. Smash a like on the video and now get in the live chat and have your say. I'm going to stick around here for a good while and discuss this situation, this game with you. Get your thoughts in there. No, I know, Buster, I know, but I would like to think of this team with Rude or with no manager in charge capable of beating Ipswich. I want to see more from the players. I thought we lacked intensity throughout parts of that game, particularly certain players. Rashford did a piss poor job of leading the line there. No wonder he was ripped off the pitch. I think it was pathetic. No, it's not the manager, Rez. Absolutely not the manager. No, it's not the manager, but it's also, a mentality player thing as well. Ruud van Nistelrooy didn't have long to implement anything for the few games he was in charge, but the players, for whatever reason, decided to bloody turn up for a lot of those games. Dude, we can't put them, anybody doing that's just crazy. I don't even want to talk to anybody that's got anything negative to say about Amorim. It's pointless to judge him yet. Trashford, there's some ridiculous comments coming in here. Some absolutely ridiculous comments. I'm just going to ignore them. Absolutely ridiculous comments. Yes, Muga, make United great again. Spot on, spot on. Robbie the Pig, thank you for the £2 super chat. I'm done with that team, Pig. Fair play to you, Robbie. I can't really deny that they're very frustrating, half of them. I mean, I think that it doesn't help that we had some problem players before Ten Hag came in, and then he's been allowed to just spend freely with 600 plus million, and that half of the players he signed have been flops and are not good. Half of them are sus, lad. You can't tell me Xerxes is looking like a real quality player. Maybe he'll go on, but right now he doesn't. And we've brought him off the bench there, and we're hoping for something some spark from the lad, or to try and do something. It's like there was less goal threat. There was less threat on the pitch when he's come on later on the game. Yes, exactly, Gunksy. You agree, Pig, some melters are stinking the gaff up. Oh, absolute stinky stuff, isn't it? It's like Harry Maguire had a Vindaloo last night and has been in the toilet just before you, mate. That's how much it fucking stinks at the club at the moment, lad. These players are awful. Yes, how you doing, TCG Hub? Bring back old Scott and Fred. Scotty McTominay was a battler. Can't argue with that. Technically not up to the standard for me, but he was a battler. You can't argue with his effort levels, ever. Mate, yes, man of the match. Let's give out the man of the match award, guys. I forgot to say. Man of the match for me, definitely, it is Andre Onana. What a cracking performance by him. Excellent. Some fantastic saves. Probably 3 really good saves, actually, from him to deny them goals. That's another thing. If we're being honest, if it wasn't for Andre Onana's man of the match performance, we lose this game today quite comfortably. Let's be real. We didn't create quality enough of chances. We didn't create enough quality chances. They actually did. They actually created 3 or 4 fantastic chances. So, yes, if not for Onana, we lose today. Remember that, guys. So that's how shit the rest of the team was. Yeah, Flesh and... No, they're not, lads. Some of them are good. Look, Bruno Fernandes, although he's frustrating at times, I think he can be one of the best players in the world. I think he is one of the best players in the world. In a positive, confident system with a team around him, he could be absolutely class. I think we have got some quality players. Mazraoui hasn't really put a foot wrong yet since he's come in. De Ligt, I think, is going to be a great centre-back for us. We've got some good players, but we haven't got enough of them. We haven't got enough world-class talents. Like we were saying a minute ago, if you go back and look at this United side compared to 15 years ago, not one player from this side gets in United's team. You wouldn't say, oh, yes, go on then, let's put Bruno Fernandes in there, or, instead of looking whoever, Scholes. You just wouldn't do it, would you? Nobody's getting in the team. So that's where we're at right now. We have massively fallen off. So it's going to take time to improve these players. We're going to have to make some of our own players. We're going to have to create some of the own players. The good thing that we've got going at United is we have great youth talents. People like Garnacho, like Diallo, like Højlund, and then also even a lot of other youngsters younger than that. Yoro and stuff like this. We've got some real youngsters coming through. We signed, so that 16-year-old lad. And we've got a lot of youngsters. We're going to have to utilise our youngsters and develop them to try and be top-class players, because I think this system we've got at the moment of going and just try and fix our problems with spending loads of money, it doesn't work, mate. We just end up with B-Tech Marouane Fellaini's and stuff, like Xerxes or Anthony Dos Santos for 70, 80 million quid. I mean, that's just crazy. Yeah, no, you know what, actually, Berber. So he would have learned a lot from that game. I think he would have learned a lot. You learn a lot more from your defeats than you do your victories. That's an old adage, but I think it's true. Certainly true in this case. He will certainly look at maybe some of the problem issues like Johnny Evans, their centre-back. It's not his ideal choice, I'm sure, anyway, when everyone's fit. He will have a look at that central pairing that he had that starting today and thinking there's just no mobility, there's no intensity there from those two. They're too old, maybe together they don't work well. I think they can work in a system. I thought Casemiro and Ugarte together is probably our strongest looking central midfield pairing at the moment. I think he'll look at Rashford at striker and go, we tried, don't know about that. I think he'll probably go with Højlund or somebody else up there next time for a bit more intensity, because Rashford didn't do it. So there was there's a lot of stuff we learned today for his system, and he would have learned a lot today. So that's true. Mate, thank you, Zamiasi. Leicester manager sacked. I know, Zamiasi, yes. I wonder if Erik Ten Hag's going to go in there and get the job. That's what I'd like to see. I think they'd be crazy to appoint him, though, but I would like to see Erik Ten Hag get that job, to be honest, just for a bit of bants. Bruce, shut your face, Bruce. There's a lot of talk about Xerxes will loan to Juventus. How probable is that? Well, the system right now, I guess, dictates that we probably keep Xerxes around, because we've got, there's going to be obviously at least a couple of strikers in contention for the striker spot, but then you've got a couple of positions in behind, inside forwards essentially, which players like Bruno, Mount, Rashford, Garnacho, those sorts of players should be able to play, but also Xerxes could pop in there behind the striker and play that link-up role. But to me, it's like, I don't think that's going to happen, to be honest with you, Abuelito, but I wouldn't really be that bothered if it did. He's just not really looking up to the standard for us at the moment. Yes, Mazraoui's unbelievable, though. He is a great signing. So Ten Hag didn't get all of his signings wrong. Not all of them. I think it's fair to say Mazraoui looks a real quality signing. Yes. Yes, exactly, Kashkai King. Clear out the overpaid Deadwood would be a start. Well said, Kashkai King. Exactly, Don Berber, lad. Will there be a rejuvenated Bruno now pig with a Portuguese connection in that? Well, yeah, in time. You know, we're not expecting miracles overnight, but yes, in time, absolutely, I do think that's going to be the case, yes. Absolutely. Do you think pulling the players off at half-time helps their performance? Gives them a kick, could give them a kick up the arse. But he's claiming, well, our keeper heroically saved a draw at Ipswich Town can't possibly be the standard of the side. Precisely, Stuart Zekman, precisely. Andre Onana, man of the match performance. Without him, we lose 3 or 4-1. So that can't be the standard with zero manager, with no manager. So you've got to have a look at these players and say that a lot of them, problems lie with them. Well, that's true, Russell. Love that. Loving the positive take on it, mate. Amarim's unbeaten as United manager. That's true. Rashford, the new Maguire. Ten Hag for Leicester, yes, please. Rashford, not enough off the ball. Yeah, he just seems a bit lazy out there, mate. You know, you see bursts of pace. You see bursts of effort from him. But I don't see enough over the course of a 90-minute game to say, yeah, that's who we want leading 9. He's a real terrier, that guy. Just doesn't happen. And then, like, when he gets subbed off for looking lackadaisical, look at his expression, look at his sulky nature, you know, he's just, I don't like it. And then after the game, he's smiling and joking around. It's crazy, mate, with our old fucking goalkeeping coach. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing, Rashford, lad? You just literally dropped 2 points in your 12th in the league or whatever. Like, nobody should be smiling after that game. Sorry to say. Nathan Harries, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Nice, guys, we've hit 85,700. So, break out the red panties, guys. Nice. Thank you, everyone who's hit the subscribe button today. We've smashed 85,700 on the way to 86,000. Tim says, sack him now. I've seen enough. That was worse than any Ten Hag match. Oh, shut your face, lad. Don't you get bored writing comments like that, Tim, though? I know you're just trying to troll and have a bit of fun there, but don't you get bored, mate? Like, obviously, that's not the case. Obviously, you're not going to judge a manager on one game. It's preposterous. Yes, one day Rashford will realise what he's had and what he's wasted. Football career is very short. He's pissing it at the wall. Yes, fair point. He did have big potential. He still has big potential, but he had potential to be one of the world's best, didn't he? And he's sort of turning into a B-Tech Danny Welbs. So Rashford to Crystal Palace as a warning. Kettering Town won, did they? Up the town. Oh, it's not the manager, it's the players. Precisely agree with you. Man of the match, Onana. Ruben must be pissed off. Here he is after the game. Let's see what he's got to say for himself here. See what he's got to say. I hope he doesn't just say what Ten Hag said. This is what Ruben says. What did you learn? They asked him, what did he learn? He says it's a tough game. What you learn about the game in the first moment about the players were thinking too much. He thinks the players were thinking too much during the game where they're supposed to be. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Obviously, if they're trying to do a new system, they're not going to be comfortable with that system. It's a couple of days with them all being together, he says. I think in the first half, the physicality, we have to use those
Super chat
moments to feel the opponents. Tough match. Lost some balls without pressure. When you start a game like this, you score 1 goal, then you have to control the tempo of the game. You cannot do this. You cannot. Yes, absolutely agree. Liking what he's saying. We cannot do that at the moment, but they tried. Fair enough. At least he's not just saying, oh, yeah, I thought we were good. You know what I mean? He's kind of said, yeah, there's a lot of problems there. We've got to address it. We saw some things and we're going to work on it. And the player's obviously not happy with the system. Fair play to him, mate. That's what you want to hear. You don't want to hear, oh, you know what? I actually thought we were great. We're like some fucking Ten Hag nonsense. This is good stuff. Yes, nice. Okay, yeah, that's good. Anyway, we have got a lot of work to do here. The player's absolutely shite. Mate, thank you, Zook Mubbles. That's a good one. Zuck my balls with a 79 super chat, 79p super chat. You've done me there, lad. That's a good one, mate. Oh. I like your style, mate. That was a good one. You gotta get up pretty early in the morning to catch me out, mate, but you have done. You don't learn from praise. They need telling their shit and why they're shit. Spot on, lad. Spot on. Of course, there's certain players you've got to, you put your arm around. Some people you've got to shout at. You've got to learn the man management as well. That's what Fergie was so great at. You're done with that team. Fire sale incoming. Yeah, soft players, absolutely. Need to kick up the arse. Honeymoon period ends tomorrow. Pig, would you buy anyone in January or wait till summer? I would buy anybody. I would buy someone in January. You know who I'd buy? Giaqueras, mate, because he's worked in this system with Amorim. They've got that working relationship and understanding, and he's a proven goal scorer. He's in his prime. He's 26. Okay, he's not done it in the Prem. But right now, we've got basically 3 strikers, and none of them are up to the standard. Like, Højlund's not ready to be that goal scorer for us. He's not ready. He's good, and he's going to be great, but he's not ready. Xerxes, bang average, he's a B-Tech Fellaini. And Rashford, well, you've seen him today, he's a lackadaisical melt. He did get on the score sheet, but he's a lackadaisical melt. So we do need a striker, I think, in January. If I was going to buy one position, one player in Jan, it would be a striker. It would be a established, convincing striker with a good record. Something like Giaqueras, yeah. Hey, Gungshi, thanks for that. He says, smash that like button for the piggy. Thank you, Gungshi. Yes, everyone, make sure you hit the thumbs up on the stream. Before you go, give us a big thumbs up. We're nearly at 800 likes. I'm just going to read a couple more comments out. I'm going to have to wrap this up. But thanks, everyone who's got in a great watch along. Great first one back after the international break. Just a shame that United couldn't get the dub. But we have to just look to the future. We have to understand it's going to be a time. It's going to take a lot of time. We have to understand that, guys. But anyway, listen, thank you all for tuning in. You're a bunch of legends. Delap and Hutchinson, Osterman, Garnacho, our top goal scorer, 3 goals. Pathetic. That's crazy, isn't it? That's crazy. I'm pretty sure Salah's been involved in 16 goal contributions in the Premier League so far this season. 16. Mate, how short is this panel, by the way, when Jamie Redknapp looks like a foot taller than everybody else? Have you noticed that, guys? I thought Jamie Redknapp was a little bloke. Ed Sheeran's coming along. He's a foot shorter than Jamie Redknapp, mate. Amorim's a scrimston. Roy Keane's a scrimston. What's going on there, mate? I didn't realise Jamie Redknapp was 6'2". You know what I mean? Why does he look so big compared to everyone else, mate? He's a fucking little man himself, ain't he? Anyway, enough of this nonsense. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Nice one, Alex Core. Get in there, you absolute legend. Get in there. Hey, Patrick Naranjan, you're just going to keep timed out if you keep being a prick in the live chat, Patrick. You have been warned. Nervous interview from Ruben. I can feel his nerves through the screen. He definitely knows this is a big job. Oh, it is a filthy big job, this one. But it's going to take time for him to implement his system. Thank you, Gregory Burke, Must Play, Susan Knowlton, Berber, Superstar, Scoojo, Chris, Butters. I want to say thank you to all the moderators in the chat. People like, yes, there you go, Gav's Highlights. Thank you for putting a link in the chat there to my gaming channel. Top man, we're going to be on there tonight around about 10:45 p.m, finishing Foot Champs Weekend League. So come and join us for that. I'll pin that to the top of the chat there. Gav's the nice one. He's trying to, look what he's trying to do, Gav. He's trying to sloke his way back in, isn't he, to the mod squad, mate? After putting shithouse Chelsea scummer vibes in there, lad. I see what you're trying to do. Trying to gain some brownie points at the end so I don't sack off your mod. Yeah, I see what you're trying to do there, mate. Right, anyway, you're on your last chance there, my son. Anyway, everybody else, thank you so much for watching. All the mods, all the members. Big up Chris Koo, you legend. Oh, you're all right, Chris. You're absolutely stunning. You're fine, mate. Jonathan Gallagher, Berber, you guys are fine. Well, Jonathan's sus, but but no, most of you are fine. It's just the non-United scumming troll bags that are not fine. Anyway, nice one, Hansy, Patrick, Must Play, Cash Guy King, DJ Superfly Guy, Daz Salford. Once again, thanks, Daz, for getting in all your support, mate. Thank you for becoming a Patreon, by the way, Dazster. I have added you to the intro. I don't know if you saw that, and the outro, mate. All patrons. By the way, I'll just say that you can support the channel on patreon.com/FlyingPigUnited. Link in the description. It's the best way to support the channel. YouTube membership's great and everything, but they take a significant portion of proceedings, which is cash. So if you want to support the channel on Patreon, consider it. You can start for as little as $5 a month to support the show, help us improve the content, help us maybe get some well-known ex-football guests on in the future, or improve equipment, improve cameras, whatever the shit may be. We're going to try and improve. So you can help us do that by becoming a patron. Links in the description. Thanks to all you legends that have become a Patreon. And you are now added to the intro and outro, you legends. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Oh, nice one, Gavster. Good stuff. Thank you very much. I have to check that one out. Also, check out the Clips channel, Flying Pig United Extra. There's a new spider clip on there of me catching a spider. You're absolute legend. Thank you very much for that. Yes, check out the Clips channel. By the way, yes, Gav's Highlights, put this link at the top. It is the gaming channel. We're trying to get to 6k subs over there. We're nearly there. Go and subscribe to Flying Pig Gaming. It's at the top of the chat there, guys. Cheers for that. Nice one, everybody else in the chat here. Elliot, Andy, Big Beard, Fungsire, Michael Barbie, Legend, Stephen Shipman, you Don, Russell Bland, Chris Koo, Jonathan Gallagher. Make the most of it. The Mustard. Yes, lad. Lord Rodney, Spike Blighty, Berber, The Mustard, Kashkai King, Jonathan Gallagher, all the mods, all the members. Big up the members supporting the show. Thank you all to the Patrons as well. Gungshi, The Mustard, all the mods. Cheers for moderating. Busy chat today, guys. Great first watch along back after the international break. Really enjoyed it, apart from the performance by United and the result. Cheers for that, Chris Koo. Exactly, the hairline's receded another couple of millimeters there, hasn't it? Nice one. There it is right there. Subscribe to the Clips channel and check out the new spider video. Legends. Cheers, Luke. Thanks, Jeff, Richie, BF Gaming, Bartek, Stella, Cashco, Argent, Lost as well. You too, boss. Russell Bland, Gungshi, Luke CX, everyone. Go check out the gaming channel stream. We'll be on at 10:45 p.m. tonight. Thanks for watching. Piggy loves you. And remember, there will be a post-match reaction video on. Give me 45 minutes to edit it together as well. And that'll be released on this channel. So come back and look for that in a little bit. Click the bell icon for notifications so you don't miss it. Thank you, Gungshi. Thank you, Andy, Daz, Vincent, Cashco King, Chris Koo, Bartek, DJ, Cece, and everybody else as well. Exactly. Back a Kojak. Definitely. Thanks for watching. And remember, when the seagulls follow the trawler, as this is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much. Get in there, you beauties. Thank you so much to all the patrons here for supporting the channel on patreon.com/flyingpigunited. As a thank you, all you legends will be appearing on this outro list. Get in there. Once again, thank you to all the YouTube members, but one of the best ways you can support the channel is on patreon.com. So check it out. Patreon.com/flyingpigunited. And once again, a big thank you to all the legends that do support the channel on Patreon. Get in there.